Shit, what you want me to prove?
Spacey got this sauce on. Spacey got this sauce on. Spacey got this sauce on. Spacey got this sauce on.
No Cap-tivity. Freezy.
What up? Welcome back to another edition of No Cap-tivity with Freezy, where we tackle issues that sometimes have us trapped in this thing that we call life. But if you know me, you know my motto. To free yourself, you must heal yourself. And if you rock with your boy, please hit the like and subscribe button hard right now. And also comment and share this video. Listen, when I say comment and share this video, I be in the comment section. I know a lot of content creators don't be in the comment section, but your boy Freezy be in the comment section. I'm dead ass serious, dead ass. Dead ass. I be in the comment section, real talk. I be popping in there like Boogeyman. So listen, rock out with me in the comment section after this video over with, or any other video. Yeah, let me tell you something. You could comment on a video that I did 2 months ago. I'ma see it, cause I always check my notifications, and I'ma be right there with you. I'ma reply. So, you know, fuck with the comment section as well. But man, I appreciate everybody being here, man. Real talk, man. We got some interesting topics. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't believe in in the signs of the times, if y'all don't believe in that stuff, if y'all don't believe in the end times, if y'all don't believe we here already right now, I don't know what to tell you.
No Cap-tivity.
I'm telling you right now, what I'm about to show y'all. Grab on to your seats. What I'm gonna show y'all on this edition of No Cap-tivity with Freezy, grab on to your seats. I'm telling y'all right now, it's getting weirder and weirder and weirder. When I was looking at it, I got creeped out. I had to close my damn computer down. I'm telling you right now. It's serious out here. I'm talking about, listen, all kind of freak things happening. These scientists coming up, listen, they're trying to replace us, y'all. The AI is real. The AI world is real. Okay, take it for a game. AI, I don't even know if I can say AI too many times on YouTube because they've been snatching people's channels. I don't, listen, I'm telling y'all right now, what I'm about to show y'all, it's scary. It's scary. I'm not gonna say necessarily you got to put your kids to bed, but I'm about to wake y'all up. I'm about to enlighten y'all. Cause I know a lot of y'all still sleep. Everybody, you know, you go to work and you come home, you're not really thinking about a lot of stuff. You're not really thinking about what the powers that be is actually conjuring up while you just living your everyday life. You feel what I'm saying?
No captivity.
If y'all don't think that they trying to replace you, your kids, and everybody that you love, listen, enjoy your job while you can. If you leave your house and go to work, enjoy it while you can. I'm telling you right now, you gonna get replaced. I'm about to show y'all some stuff, man. I'm about to show y'all some stuff right now. Okay, listen. Let me answer my boy. He say, Freezy, where can I send you intro music? You can send it to freezy76@gmail.com. Freezy76@gmail.com. It's also it's in every one of my descriptions, bro. My Gmail is in every one of my descriptions. You just go to my description and you can see my Gmail, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Real talk. I ain't know you did music, bro. I ain't know you did. That's tight, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Let me see. RP Tips and Nomad, man. What's going on, bro? What's going on? Welcome. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, bro. JD25, you know what it is, bro. What it do? JD25 say, what's going on? Listen, anybody, listen, do I got any mods in here? Do I got any mods in here? Y'all already know how we do it at No Cap-tivity in the No Cap crew. We do not play them games. Let me tell you something. If you're trolling, I'm telling y'all right now, if you're trolling, you ain't gonna last too long. If you're trolling, you ain't gonna last too long. I'm telling you right now, they sniping your ass real quick over here. Rider Prophet, what's going on, bro? He said blessings to all. On God. That's what's up, boy.
No captivity.
In here, bro. Let me see. I'm gonna get everybody. See what I mean? He said, I don't perceive you as a prophet. I'm telling you now. Nazarite vows 6:16. Listen. You welcome up. Well, I'm telling you right now. You trolling. I'm telling you ain't gonna last too long. You ain't gonna last too long. Listen, if you keep trolling, my mom's gonna get you up out of here. I'm telling you right now. We don't even play that over here. You could go jack off somewhere else. I'm telling you right now. We don't even play it. We don't even play that over here, bro. I'm telling you, this ain't that type of party. Let me see who else in here. Reach from Philly, what's going on, bro? Wiley, what's going on? Mr. Technical in the building. What's going on? My sister, Natasha Vincent, what's going on? I appreciate everybody here, man. Real talk.
No captivity.
So listen, man, let's get right to it. Let's talk about how was y'all day been? I want to know how y'all day been. It's hot as hell in Florida. Hot as hell. I'm talking about in the hundreds. People dropping like flies in Florida. I'm telling you can't even go outside for 30 minutes. It's hot in Florida. I gotta keep my damn black tea with me. I'm telling you, on ice. Man, I woke up this month. The sun will drain you. I'm telling you, but listen, black people can pretty much take the sun, but I don't see how white people do it. How y'all be in that sun like that? I mean, shout out to all my white people out there, but how y'all be in that damn sun? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I know the ones that can actually take it is them real dark skin. The dark skinned black people. I'm talking about black. Real black. I ain't talking about BLACK. I'm talking about BLYKE. Black. They be out there diving in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? They be doing half gamers and somersaults. They be smiling, looking up at the sun. I don't see how they do it. I ain't that black now. Yeah, blue black. Exactly, blue black. They don't give a damn. The sun's scared of them. Shit. JD25 said, especially in South Florida. Man, bro. Man, it's hot. I can't wait till fall get here. Or some at least winter, especially wintertime. But it takes so long. Winter don't really come to like what? January, February. Around these parts, I'm telling you, I can't wait till winter come. I can't wait. It's supposed to be another hurricane coming. I think it's called Hurricane Lee. I can't wait till the hurricane come. I take my chance with the hurricane before I take my chance with this goddamn heat.
No Cap-tivity.
I'm telling you right now.
Check the cash out, bitch.
Man, shout out to my boy He in the building with the black super chat. That's what we call the cash apps over here to No Cap-tivity with Freezy, the black super chat. My boy sent the $5 ball. He says, thanks for this topic. 2,000 children missing in Maui. Man, listen.
No Cap-tivity.
We cover everything over here to No Cap-tivity with Freezy. We cover serious issues, dope topics, man. I'm telling you. People are missing. People just coming up missing like it ain't nothing. Have y'all been paying attention? I don't think a lot of people been highlighting this. People are, listen, especially, I'm not trying to show favoritism, but I do a lot of reading. I read newspaper. I look at the news a lot. Not your regular news, not CNN. I'm talking about like news that you guys probably wouldn't even, like Democracy One and all that kind of stuff. I look at a lot of that low-key news. I look at that stuff. Listen, when I say people are missing, like, people are going missing like it ain't nobody business. And your average civilian is not paying attention to it. People's kids are missing. Women are being missing. And I'm going to tell y'all something. A lot of y'all, some of y'all that don't own cars, and some of y'all that own cars anyway, you're taking Uber. We're going to get into the Uber and the taxi transportation. Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, they snatching y'all up. This is an important episode of No Cap-tivity with Freezy. Hold on to your seat. Strap yourself in. Get your popcorn. This kid right here vanished. Okay? Let me see how to pronounce his name correctly, because I don't like to mess up people's names. Yohanes Kidane. Yohanes Kidane, that's his name, y'all. This dude vanished, and I'm finna show y'all how he vanished. We're gonna read the article. When I read this article, that article creeped me out. I'm telling you.
No Cap-tivity.
It creeped me out. We don't forgot about all the thousands, like the 13,000 black women that went missing in Washington, D.C. alone. For some reason, they snatching black people like crazy. I don't know if it's our organs or what. I'm telling you right now, if you watching Freeze and you think about snatching me, man, listen, I'm strapped like Rambo. I don't give a damn.
This one here for the thug.
Yeah, I got police issue maze. I got 2 guns on my. I'm telling you right now, and I'm in shape. I'm telling you, that's another thing. Y'all need to get y'all ass in that gym. Because when they jump out that damn white van and try to snatch y'all, I'm telling you right now, you need your lower extremities. You need to get listen, don't skip leg day. Cause they coming for your ass, I'm telling you.
No cap.
They coming for you. I'm telling you right now. Y'all must have took care of them damn trolls. I'm telling you, you can't troll too long in my chat. you can try if you can't. Listen, let me tell you something. The No Cap crew, they do not play games over here at all. No Cap crew don't play no games over here. I can tell you that right now. I want to make a special announcement. If y'all look below the chat and look at the emoji section. Listen, I got 2 emojis that I added. I just got approved for the membership. If you want to become a member, you can. There's 3 levels. Okay, the membership is open right now. And listen, I just added some badges. I added some emojis, some custom emojis. I think there's a no Cap-tivity with Freezy emoji, and there's a Freezy emoji. So feel free to just storm the chat with them. We represent, this is a No Cap crew over here, bro. Real talk, brothers and sisters, we in here. We here to stay. This guy, his name, he goes by the name of Yohanes Kidane. I'm gonna go down here to the chat room with y'all so we can actually look into this situation. Hold on, let me set it up. I'm gonna go down here to the chat room with y'all, cause I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man, if they try to come for me, have y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all done took your gun class already. I need to see that. I need to check on my No Cap crew. I need to see if y'all done took your gun class. If you haven't taken your gun class, I urge you to go take a gun class. Even if you have a felony. Even if you're a felon, check on your rights. Because they just passed a law, felons can possess firearms as well. Put a 1 in the chat if you have taken your gun class and you do own firearms. They are snatching your ass up. They jumping out of white vans. I'm telling you right now. It might not even, it used to be white vans. I don't even think it's white vans no more. I don't even think it's white vans no more. They snatching your ass up in, you know what? We're gonna read this article so y'all can see how they snatching, so y'all can see how they snatching you up. They snatching you up, bro. They snatching y'all up, bro. I'm telling you right now. You see this boy right here? Yeah, they got him. They got him. And this kid is smart. This kid is smart. They got him, y'all. I don't know who got him, but they got him. We gonna refer to the kidnappers as they. He got not too long ago. And I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all ain't too careful, they gonna try to get you or your kids. If you're married, strap your wife up with a gun, or, for preliminary purposes, make sure she has some police-issued mace or pepper spray. I'm telling you right now.
No Cap-tivity.
I don't know why more people aren't doing stories on this issue. I'm gonna tell you something. They snatching white people up. They snatching Hispanics up. But I'm telling you, they snatching black people up like it's like designer clothes or something like that. When it comes to organs and stuff, y'all seen that movie Get Out? They didn't make that movie for nothing. You are a hot commodity. Listen, black, and I'm gonna say Hispanics too, black and Hispanic, or anybody of dark descent, I'm telling you right now, you are a hot commodity. They coming. See this boy right here? They done already got him. Yohanes Kidane. Yohanes Kidane. We finna read the article right now. Let me see who all. Let me see. Shout out to Edie Man. Edie Man say he's strapped. Edie Man say he's strapped. Let's see. He say don't come. He say do not come messing with him. He say my pop a retired police sergeant. Don't F with he. I'm trying not to cuss as much, y'all. That's the only y'all the only two got firearms. Man, I'm gonna need for y'all to do better. I'm gonna need for my no cap crew to do better. We need some firearms in the chat. We need some people that carrying in the chat. I'm gonna need for my no cap crew to do better. Y'all need, if you don't got your gun license, go get your gun. I think in Florida you don't even need a gun license. They just passed a law. You can go buy a gun. As long as it's registered, you don't even have to go take a gun class in Florida no more. You just got it. You can buy one and keep it concealed. You know why they doing that? Do y'all know why they passing these laws? Do you know why they passing these damn laws? It's because this society, they know, right? Let me go back on the main screen so I can show y'all this. It's because they know, right? Legislature knows that this society is more and more dangerous by the minute. That's why they're going more easier on the gun laws. They telling you that you need one. Let's not even talk about the kidnapping. I'm talking about all of these mass shootings. They going off in the Dollar General. Okay? All of these prejudice groups. Not even the prejudice group, just these racist militias. I'm telling you, now is the time to get your damn firearm. I'm telling you right now. RP Tips and Nomad said they just okay NYC. I'm working on it. Thank you, bro. I'm telling you, bro, man, I care about y'all, man. Real talk. Rider Prophet say, I got my blicky and my pit bull. I'm straight. Hey, boy. That's real. Hey, Natasha Vicious say, we can only attack you with kindness and maple syrup. She say that's how they do it in Canada. Man, listen, it's some thugs in Canada. Natasha, we gonna work on you. We gonna make sure you get your firearm. What's going on, Jacob? Thank you for being here, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
Jacob say, I carry. My dad showed me the gun rundown when I was in high school. Hit the range twice a month. That's what I'm talking about.
This one here for the thug.
That's what I'm talking about. Either man say stay out of Florida. Hey man, I ain't even gonna disagree with you. I'm in the heart of Florida. But let's check out what's going on with Yohanes Kidane. So y'all see the article, right? Let's get this thing started. It say over 70K raised for missing Netflix engineer Yohanes Kidane. Or is it Kidane? I'm gonna just say Kidane. Who vanished after stepping into a rideshare. Y'all know what a rideshare is? A rideshare is something like Uber, right? What's the other one? Uber, it was the other, I forgot. I keep forgetting the other one. Uber and, put the other one in the chat. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Uber and it's one more. Uber and, damn, I forgot the other one. I hate when I do that. Uber and what's the other one, y'all? Lyft. Thank you. Thank you, man. Damn. Thank you, y'all. Lyft. That's it right there. Yeah. Listen. That's how they getting y'all. That's how they getting y'all ass. I'm telling you right now. E the man say they are not. E the man say no. E the man Williams say they're not kidnapping fat people. That's a damn lie.
No captivity.
Fat people got organs, don't they, E the man? Don't fat people got organs? You better not believe that shit. So this is how Yohanes Kidane got kidnapped. He got kidnapped from a rideshare. Let's read the article. More than $70,000 has been raised to bolster the search for a missing New York engineer who mysteriously disappeared after taking a rideshare to San Francisco. Just weeks after beginning a new job at Netflix. So he had just moved to California from New York. Yohanes Kidane, 22 years old, that's all he was, 22 years old, y'all, who was last seen the night of August 14th stepping into an Uber. Ooh, what do you know? Stepped into a damn Uber.
No captivity.
See, they ain't gonna do these stories, but you gonna get this story here at No Captivity with Freezy. They ain't doing these stories, but you gonna hear about it over here.
No captivity.
I'm telling you right now, they snatching your ass up in ride shares, in Ubers, Lyfts. As soon as you get in that damn ride share, guess what they doing? They putting that automatic lock on your ass and you can't get out. The only way you can get out that bitch is if you shoot your ass out that motherfucker. That's it. I'm telling you.
For the thug.
You got to shoot your way out that shit. I'm telling you right now, if they try to lock Freezy up in a ride share, in an Uber or a Lyft, boy, they got some, they in for some damn trouble. I'm telling you right now, they got a time on their hands. Let's keep reading. Okay, it say he stepped into an Uber. He remains missing. Tuesday, as loved ones pleaded on a GoFundMe page for more resources to find him. See, this was a real GoFundMe. We ain't talking about like the brick lady. You feel what I'm saying?
No captivity.
This a real, see the people like the brick lady, she'll mess it up for real situations like this. Like Yohanes Kidane. Quote unquote, a search effort by his family, friends, and peers is underway, says the GoFundMe campaign, which has raised $74,000 as of Tuesday morning for travel, private investigators, attorneys, and other resources for the search. Quote unquote, we cannot express enough gratitude for any help you can provide. Kidane disappeared days after he expressed hesitancy about taking ride shares, such as Uber, alone, y'all. So he was already hesitant. He was expressing his hesitancy already after having a strange encounter with an Uber driver. Listen.
No captivity.
So this dude had already had a strange encounter with an Uber driver, and he was expressing his extreme hesitancy about even taking Uber after that strange encounter. But guess what? He took another Uber anyway. He should have went with his first mind. You know what my mom always told me? Boy, you better go with your first mind. You better always go with your first mind.
It's here for the thug.
I'm telling you right now. Let's keep reading. While trying to get home the Saturday before he went missing, Kidane had an unusual and uncomfortable ride with an Uber driver who insisted on taking a less direct route to his San Jose apartment. So that's what they do. When you get in an Uber, they take other routes, right? You got to watch out for that. A lot of times those ride shares will take a longer route because I think it goes by mileage. The longer the route is, the more they get paid. So that could be the reason, right? But I'm telling you something, man, I got a motherfucking car. I got 2 cars. Listen, man, I'm not taking no damn Uber. Y'all can take them Ubers if y'all want to. I'm telling you right now, if I take an Uber, man, I'm scrapped with a long extendo clip. You feel me?
It's here for the thug.
I'm not messing around with them people. Okay, it say so this is Yohanes right here. This is who's missing. This is who's missing. They still raising money to this day for him. Quote unquote, the driver was insistent on taking him through Oakland, and Yohanes, suspicious of his intentions, was finally able to cancel his ride after crossing the San Francisco Oakland Bay Bridge, the GoFundMe said. After this ordeal, he expressed his hesitancy in ride sharing alone, according to the page. This is him again, y'all. Smart dude, Netflix engineer, 22 years old. Gone, y'all.
No Cap-tivity.
I'm talking about just gone. And let me tell you something, when they take you like that, people don't talk about you that much. People forget, they ain't even worried about I'm gonna tell you, this is one of the worst things that can happen to somebody. When somebody just take you and kidnap you. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because people really don't care. That's why I felt it on my heart to do this damn story today. We're gonna keep going. It's a quote unquote, right? No, let me keep. Days after voicing those concerns about ride sharing, right? Days after voicing those concerns about ride sharing, Kidane was captured on security cameras leaving his downtown San Jose apartment and entering a vehicle that had an Uber sticker on display. Two young colleagues of his saw him and were able to talk to him. Kidane's brother, Yosef, told KTVU, that's a news channel, y'all, quote unquote, he said he was heading to San Francisco to maybe meet a friend. The last footage I've seen of him was leaving his apartment building and getting into a black Toyota Camry. I'm telling you.
No Cap-tivity.
Pay attention. Go get your gun license. Smart dude, 22 years old, young, gone. This boy is gone, y'all. He gone. Kidane had only moved to the Bay Area in July from Webster, New York, right? And was in his second week of work at the streaming giant, Netflix, where he was recently hired as a software engineer. Kidane's phone's location showed he was at the Golden Gate Bridge the majority of the time on Monday, August 14th. But by the next morning, his personal belongings were found near the Golden Gate Bridge Welcome Center in San Francisco, y'all. Come on. According to the fundraiser and a missing persons poster shared by his brother. Can y'all do me a favor and hit that like button? This is very important. If y'all don't like me, if y'all don't like the story, hit the dislike button. Either way, hit one of them motherfuckers, please.
We're here for the thug.
Hit the like button or the dislike button. I need y'all to do that. Put it in the chat, Mars. Put it in the chat, Mars.
Super chat.
Man, shout out to Ryder Prophet. Ryder Prophet with the $10 ball. He say support the channel for good content. Man, you better believe it.
No Cap-tivity.
Ryder Prophet, man, I appreciate you, bro. I really do, man. Thank y'all for supporting the channel with the super chats and the black super chats, aka cash outs. Let's get it.
We're here for the thug.
So, all his belongings was found by the Golden Gate Bridge Welcome Center in San Francisco. He was last seen in a black Toyota Camry, y'all. This is him. I'm showing his picture because I'm bringing awareness to these stories, right? If you see anybody that resembles this kid, I'm gonna try to find a number or something you guys could call. I think is it right here? This is his GoFundMe right here. But if you see anybody that resembles this kid, let me see if they got him. Oh, here it is right here. This is the number, y'all. I don't know if y'all need to put this in y'all phone or what. This is it right here. This is it right here. If y'all see anybody that just resemble him, call these numbers right here. Please call these numbers. Yohanes Kidane. Yohanes S. Kidane. You see it right here. His name is Yohanes S. Kidane, 22 years old, San Jose, California, Netflix company, software engineer. This boy been missing since August 14th, this year, 2023. He was missing. He went missing in the evening time. In the evening time. Wait. Either man say he died? Either man, can you confirm that? Can you confirm that, Either man? Oh my God, they found his body, man. See, I didn't even know that. That's what I'm saying. See, this what I'm saying, y'all. Thank you, Either man. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you, man.
No Cap-tivity.
Thank you, Either man. I appreciate that, man. Now y'all see what I mean? Now listen? Now do you guys see what I mean? This is not being talked about enough. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, listen. No Cap-tivity with Freezy don't play no games. Shout out to the No Cap crew. Shout out to the No Cap crew. My God.
Super chat.
Shout out to my brother. Black Man Unfiltered, man. With the $2 ball. He say, this is crazy, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I share those same sentiments. Make sure y'all go over to Black Man Unfiltered Network and subscribe, please. This man got one of the best channels on YouTube. He brings heavy awareness. I'm heavily connected to people who bring awareness, especially to the black and brown people. I'm telling y'all right now, we need all the help we can get. I don't like this. I don't like this. Troll with a soul said, I just fact checked. I don't like that this boy passed away. I'm telling you, I still had hope. I still had hope. Hold on, y'all. Let me answer this. Yo, hey, listen. Hey, Ralph. Log on. I'm live right now. Come on to the show, bro. I need you. Just come on to the channel. I'm live right now. Just come in the chat first, and I'm gonna bring you up in a little bit. Yeah. So listen. I guess now I'm gonna ask y'all to have a moment of silence, man. I'm gonna ask y'all to have a moment of silence, please. Have a moment of silence for Yohanes S. Kidane, please. Thank you, Edie, man. Thank you, Troll with a Soul, man. We need that, man. We needed to we need these updates, because I don't want to give out false information. I don't want to give out false hope. Prayers goes out to his family and his close friends. Shout out to Yohanes Kidane family and close friends, man. Shout out to Aaron No. Marvin Smith said Aaron No. Taz had reported on this story already. Man, thank y'all. Thank you, Aaron No and Taz, for reporting on this story, man. All of us need to band together, man. This is what it's all about, man. This is what it's all about, man. Wow. I'm at a loss of words. I'm at a loss of words. Okay, so listen. This guy right here, this is another one. I'm telling y'all, it don't stop, y'all. It don't stop. Kevin McGrath. That's his name, Kevin McGrath. This is another one, y'all. Just vanished out of thin air. vanished.
This one here for the thug.
Kevin McGrath is gone. Vanished out of thin air. Listen, and I'm finna read to y'all how he vanished. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. Now the first one, Yohanes Kidane vanished in the Uber. Y'all ain't gonna believe how Kevin McGrath vanished. Y'all is not gonna believe how this guy right here, he's gone. I'm telling you right now, if you haven't gone to your gun, if you haven't got your firearm, got some police-issued mace, police-issued pepper spray, you slipping. I'm telling you. You slipping right now. This is another guy I'm about to report on, Kevin McGrath. If y'all see anybody that resembles Kevin McGrath, I'm going to try to post a number so you guys can report it. 13,000 black black women still missing in Washington, D.C. We gonna report on that too on another show. I think that these stories need to be more highlighted. Please hit that like button. If you don't like the show, hit the dislike button. Please. Support the show with super chats or black super chats, aka cash outs. That's what we call the black super chats over here, cash outs. This is Kevin McGrath, y'all. He was hanging out with his family, and y'all wouldn't believe where he was hanging out with his family at before he went missing and vanished out of thin air. Let's go back to the chat. Kevin McGrath family appeals after father vanishes on birthday celebratory cruise. I just want to leave. Vanished on a damn cruise, y'all. Where they do that at? Where do they do that at? This man vanished on a cruise, y'all.
You so crazy.
My God. Let's read on, y'all. Let's read this stuff. Kevin McGrath, a 26-year-old father of two, mysteriously disappeared from a Carnival cruise ship last Monday. Put a 1 in the chat. You know, this is what we're going to do. Put a 1 in the chat if anybody has ever been on a Carnival cruise. Put a 1 in the chat if anybody has ever been on a Carnival cruise or any kind of cruise. Any kind of cruise, a 1-day cruise, 3-day cruise, a week cruise, 2-week cruise. Put a 1 in the chat if you done been on a cruise. Reach from Philly say he been on a cruise. I'm telling you right now, Marvin Smith say he been on a cruise. He say he been on a cruise. Well, guess what, y'all? That's what this man went missing out of thin. He just got snatched up. He got snatched up, y'all. This guy right here. He said, I've been on like 8 of them mugs.
You so crazy.
Kevin McGrath, a 26-year-old father of two, mysteriously disappeared from a Carnival cruise ship last Monday, causing his family great distress. His family last saw him in his cabin early Monday morning. He was last saw in his cabin. Ever since Kevin's unexpected disappearance during a family cruise to celebrate their father's 60th birthday, the family has been in turmoil. They believe someone knows something. Someone's seen something. You better believe it. Like if somebody don't know, man, listen, man. Either man been on a cruise. Either man don't think they gonna snatch his ass up. They gonna get your ass, either man. They gonna get your ass. Shit.
This one here for the thug.
After Kevin went missing, the family made extensive public appeals for his safe return, which only grew after the U.S. Coast Guard suspended its search. They done suspended the damn search. They ain't even trying to look for this man no more. Now y'all see what I mean by when you go missing? Now y'all see what I mean when you just vanish? They'll act like they looking for you for a couple of weeks, but then they forget about your ass. I'm talking about people don't even talk about it, especially, listen, I'm not trying to play the race card, but especially if you Black and Hispanic. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all know it's the truth. Y'all know it's the truth. It say the cruise ship surveillance systems had not detected any anomalies. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Now, how this man missing? He was out with his, he went on the cruise with his, let's break this down, y'all. Let's break this down. He went missing. He was only out. He only went on the cruise to celebrate his father's 60th birthday. I don't know if his father or his father-in-law. I don't know. It don't even matter. It's supposed to have been a celebratory time. And you telling me this man went missing and even the surveillance cameras don't got no footage or nothing? This man was he was last seen in the cabin. They ain't got no footage or nothing. He just gone. This dude just vanished out of thin air and they done suspended the search. They done suspended the damn search. Are y'all following me? I'm saying, is it just me? Is it just me? Let's look at this news. Let's look at this news thing, y'all. Maybe they got some more information on this shit.
No one knows anything, and he's just, no one knows anything, and he's just vanished. It's just unbelievable to me because people don't vanish.
We have just learned the U.S. Coast Guard has suspended the search for a missing passenger.
Y'all heard what she said. He just vanished, and it's just unbelievable to her because people just don't vanish. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. We do. I can tell you that right now. We do. We just vanished. We just vanished. Yeah, we just vanished.
We have just learned the U.S. Coast Guard has
unbelievable to me. And he's just vanished. It's just unbelievable to me because people don't vanish.
We have just learned the U.S. Coast Guard has suspended the search for a missing passenger. 26-year-old Kevin McGrath, a father of two, was last seen on a Carnival cruise ship heading back to port on Monday morning. His sister, Danielle McGrath.
Do y'all see this, man? I'm gonna bring some light to this shit. If this the last thing I do, I'm gonna do more stories like this. Okay, like I said before, years ago, it was 13,000 black women missing in Washington, D.C. I'm telling you, man, don't be so quick to make friends with your coworker. Don't be so quick to make friends with the Uber driver, the Lyft driver, the waiter on the cruise ship. I'm telling you, okay, they watching your motherfucking ass.
I just lost thousands of dollars as a business until I started.
What the hell happened then?
Leave. You so crazy.
I got to go back. Hold on, let me see. Nope. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Tells us the trip was a birthday celebration for their father. As the cruise was ending and passengers were disembarking, the father gathered for breakfast along with the family, but then Kevin never showed up.
My brother didn't just vanish. Someone knows something, someone's seen something. I just want my brother home. My family wants my brother home. Just please.
Are y'all paying attention? Y'all paying attention? Look how he vanished. Look what happened. Now, he was supposed to have been meeting up with his family to celebrate the father's 60th birthday.
Tells us the trip was a birthday celebration for their father. As the cruise was ending and passengers were disembarking, the father gathered for breakfast along with the family, but then Kevin never showed up.
Kevin never showed up, y'all. What happened to Kevin? Can anybody tell me what happened to Kevin? If y'all see, listen, if y'all see anybody that resembles this man, let me see. Let me see if they got a number. Damn, I keep going that. Let me see if they got a number on here.
My brother didn't just vanish. Someone knows something, someone's seen something. I just want my brother home. My family wants my brother home. Just please, we need him home.
A spokesperson for Carnival tells us that Kevin was not detected by surveillance systems. Family members say he was last seen wearing a black t-shirt, black shorts, gray sneakers. If you have any information, call Miami-Dade police.
If you have any information, call Miami-Dade police. The surveillance footage ain't got no. The surveillance cameras ain't got no footage of him being missing. They ain't got no footage of him or nothing or whatever the hell, nothing or nothing. What the hell? Nothing. Man, y'all got to answer. Y'all got to give me some answers or something, man. Real talk, man. Check the cash out, bitch. Man, shout out to JT from What We Know Podcast, my brother with the $5 ball. Enjoying the show, homie. I appreciate you, bro. Cap-tivity. Man, shout out to JT with the black super chat. I really appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Man, welcome to the show, NYG Kings Jers. Thank you, bro. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you. Explicit Gentleman, welcome to the show, bro. Thank you for being here, bro. Welcome to the No Cap crew, man. Welcome to the No Cap crew. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? They said call the Miami-Dade police if you have any knowledge of this man's whereabouts. If you have any knowledge of this man's whereabouts, call the Miami-Dade police. I'm finna show y'all how weird shit is getting. Y'all look at this right here. Y'all see this right here? Oh hell, oh hell no, man spots robots doing football game, walking around the stadium like regular people. Y'all see what's going on now? Do y'all see what I'm saying about the signs of the times, the end times? Look at this shit. Man spots robots doing football game, walking around the stadium like regular people. Do y'all see what I'm saying now? Is y'all following Freezy? Come on, man. Listen, I need y'all to wake up out there, man. I need y'all to wake up out there. One time for my brother. One time for my brother. A-Rab in the building, man. He say, let's go. No Cap-tivity. You're damn right, JD25. I robot in real life. I'm gonna put the link in the chat in a few seconds, so y'all can join me up here. So y'all, you know what I'm saying? Especially my dog A-Rab, I know he gonna call in. All y'all gotta do is hit the chat and have a conversation with your boy Freezer, cause this is serious issues. I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all see this right here? They just walking around, they just sitting in the stands like it ain't nothing. Just robots enjoying the game. Enjoying the game, y'all. Robots. Take a good look at this. Screenshot this. You know what I'm saying? Text it to your homegirl, your homeboy, your kids, your nephews. If you think I'm lying, just go and take a screenshot. They just enjoying the game. Y'all see the shit on their ear? Y'all see that they robots. Looking like people. Yeah. Yeah. No Cap-tivity. Robots. Let me show y'all a video, man, because y'all think Freezer still, y'all think I'm just playing around. Matter of fact, I think I got another, right here. This another one, y'all, close up. It said, I don't know, but them niggas was walking around the stadium like regular people. Shit had me shook. This is spectator, y'all, just casually seen these, I was finna say people, but these robot people just walking around, sitting down, enjoying the game like everybody else. And then look at everybody around them. They ain't even paying attention to these robots. They just join the game and they just right there with these robots like it ain't nothing. I think this one. I think it's a white lady in a white hat from a distance. I don't know if she got shades on. I don't know if she actually looking at them or she just looking. It looked like she looking at them, but mostly everybody ain't nobody paying attention to them. They just going on about their damn business. That's it, man. Going on about their business. That's it. I'm gonna show y'all something, man. Let me show y'all this shit right here.
You so crazy.
Let me show y'all. So I got some footage of this same game, right? I'm gonna show y'all some footage of this same game where these robots were spotted at. Cause y'all think it's a game, but I can show y'all better than I can tell y'all. Let's see. I can show y'all better than I can tell y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put y'all on the big screen. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Check this out, y'all. Brace yourself. Hold up. Brace yourself. Brace yourself, y'all. Okay? Here we go. These are robots, y'all, just walking around looking at the crowd. Real live robots, y'all. Just walking around casually, chilling out, going up in the stands, sitting down, watching the game, just chilling, walking around like it ain't nothing. Robots, y'all. Real robots, y'all. Real robots.
We're moving. The creator.
And look how they walking. They just walking like it ain't nothing. Let me cut the music down. Look how they walking, y'all. Look how their strut is so real. They're not even walking like robots. They're walking like real people. Like, I'm telling you, like, if they had, like, hats on and you couldn't see the shit on their ears, like, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. How they walking. Look how they walking. Look how they walking, y'all. Look at this. Do y'all see this? Ultimately got a little bounce to their walk and everything. Do y'all see what I'm talking about now? Do y'all see what's really going on? Look at this. This is crazy, y'all.
No Cap-tivity.
This is crazy. Y'all better prepare yourself, man. Y'all finna be out of a job in a minute. I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all finna be out of a job. Yeah, it's over with for you motherfuckers. It's over with for you motherfuckers, man. Hold on, let me see something. Let's rewind. Let's see what she's saying. Is she saying anything interesting? Hold on, what it say? It say...
At a top robotics company.
Let's read that. It say... All these robot sightings remind us of Linda Moulton's revelation about robots killing scientists in Japan. All these robot sightings remind us of Linda Moulton's revelation about robots killing scientists in Japan. Let's listen to what she's got to say.
At a top robotics company in Japan this week, 4 robots being developed for military applications killed 29 humans in the lab. And they did it by shooting what he called metal bullets. I didn't know there was any other kind. The scariest part is that lab workers deactivated 2 of the robots, took apart the third, But the fourth robot began restoring itself and
Do y'all hear this shit? Do y'all hear this?
No cap.
They tried to dismantle the robot. The robots went to killing motherfuckers. And they listen, and 2 of the robots went to putting themselves back together. These are true stories, y'all. Listen, I'm not.
No captivity.
Man, I ain't fucking with you. Y'all see, I ain't fucking with y'all, man. Cause y'all ain't taking this shit serious, man. Y'all is not taking this serious, man. Y'all ain't taking this serious. Shout out to my sister Princess C in the building. Shout out to Corey Love in the building, man. Oh, let's keep playing. Let's keep going, cause y'all. I'm gonna play exactly what she said over again, cause y'all ain't hear what she said. Y'all hear what she said.
I didn't know there was any other kind. The scariest part is that lab workers deactivated 2 of the robots, took apart the 3rd. But the 4th robot began restoring itself and somehow connected to an orbiting satellite to download information about how to rebuild itself even more strongly than before. And this next sentence, this is a quote. I'm writing this down. I've been doing this for years. This is serious shit, Linda. But you're never going to hear about this.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all get ready, man. Get ready. Please get ready. A lot of y'all, I don't know what to tell you. I'm telling you right now. I told y'all earlier in the show to go get your firearms, go get your guns, but shit, y'all ain't gonna be able to stop that shit with them goddamn guns. Y'all.
No captivity.
Y'all ain't gonna be able to stop that goddamn shit, man. I'm telling you right now. Once the Terminator come for your ass, it say right here, Terminator time approaching. Once the Terminator come for your ass, it's over with. You ain't gonna be able to stop that shit. You ain't gonna be able to stop that shit. When these motherfuckers come for you, please, just run, please, now. This shit crazy, man. Listen, let's get out of here, man. Do y'all see what I mean now? Huh? Let me show y'all one more time. Because y'all think I just be talking and going on. I know y'all think I just be talking. Robot spotted at an NFL football game, just sitting around. Just walking like they regular humans. Look at them. They just walking around like it ain't nothing. Look, here you go. Sitting down, watching the game. Like it ain't nothing. Everybody else just sitting around right along with them, just watching the game casually. Like it ain't nothing. I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't trying to be, listen, I'm not trying to be, this ain't racist I'm not trying to be racist, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all notice most of them people sitting around like it ain't nothing, they're white people on it. But I'm gonna tell you, that let you know, boy, white people ain't got a care in the world.
No captivity.
I'm gonna tell you something, because if them was all niggas, man, let me tell you something, if them was all niggas sitting around them damn iRobots, them niggas be like, man, what the hell going on?
No captivity.
Man, y'all better come get these motherfuckers. They're just watching the game casually like ain't nothing going on. Just chilling on. Just like it ain't nothing, you know. Yeah, just chilling on. Look at this shit. I'm scared, man. I'm finna put the link in the chat, man. Hold on. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, call. I need y'all up here. I need somebody up here with me, cause I'm scared. Shit. Scared shitless. Hold on.
Leave. You so crazy.
Here's the link, y'all. Boom. I'm gonna pin it to the top too. Pin it to the top of the chat so we won't have no issues. Shout out to the No Cap crew, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. I really appreciate y'all. And I'm not trying to scare y'all. I'm just telling y'all, I'm just giving y'all real live. I'm just telling y'all, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Pin it to the top of the chat. Boom. Pin message. There it is. It's pinned. Okay, so the link is pinned to the top of the chat. Call in at will. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about, I want to talk about the missing people. Well, Yohanes, thank you, Eda Man Williams, for updating us and letting us know that Yohanes Kidane he's passed away. They found his body. What I meant to ask Eda Man was, did they find his body? Was his organs missing? Or maybe that's too much information, right? Shout out to Travel One in the building. Shout out to Travel One in the building, man. I'm telling y'all right now that the shit is getting real, man. Shit is getting real. When I was younger, we used to imagine stuff like that, but by any means did I think it was going to come this soon. Robots in the stands at an NFL football game. This is the San Diego Chargers. This dude I'm calling this man a dude. I'm calling him a man. They got me all messed up. He got a damn San Diego Charger uniform on like he's a real fan looking at the damn game. He got real lifelike skin. Look at his skin. This is a robot, y'all. Look at his skin. Look at his skin. And not to mention, they walk like real people. They walk like real people. Look at this. Hey Rob, if you're still out there, man, I want you to call in, man. I need your expertise on this. Just hit that link, bro. Hit that link, and then I'll bring you on in. Anybody else that wanna hit the link? Any one of my No Cap crew wanna hit the link? Call. We need to talk about this. That ain't scary to y'all. Hold on. Let me pause it right there. Let me pause it right here. Wait till she walks straight to the camera right here. That don't spook y'all out right there. That ain't spooky. That's not spooky to y'all. Listen, support the show by super chats or the black super chats, aka cash outs. Support the show. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all just for being here. If you came here from Instagram, if you came here from TikTok, I appreciate you. We got a heavy community over there too. We all over the place. We growing. We all over the place. Once again, I want to give a shout out to your, let me see. Let me make sure. I want to give a shout out to Yohanes Kidane. Yohanes Kidane. And also I want to give a shout out to, he's still missing. They haven't found his body yet. Kevin McGrath. This is his name, y'all. Was on a Carnival Conquest cruise. Still missing, vanished out of nowhere. He vanished out of nowhere. On this cruise right here, y'all. I want y'all to take a screenshot of this cruise, Carnival Conquest. He's still missing. RP Tipsy, yes, of course, bro. You can stay off camera, bro. You can. You can stay off camera. Just call in. I'll keep you in the back. Oh, my boy up here. Hold on. Let me get my boy up here, man. I gotta put us on the real screen. Hold on, hey Ralph. Here you go. I want to welcome my brother A-Rab to the show, y'all. I want to welcome A-Rab to the show.
No Cap-tivity.
And he might have came a little late, so I'm gonna brief him on what's going on. A-Rab, can you hear me?
You ain't gotta brief me, man. I will walk through the shadow of death. I will feel no evil. You ain't gotta brief me. You ain't gotta brief me. They're amongst us. They've been amongst us. They're amongst us.
They're amongst us.
I want supernatural. They're amongst us. I will walk through the shadow of death. I will feel no evil, man. Let them come. Let them do what they want to do, man. But they here. Stay here. Check your friend. Might be your auntie. Might be your brother. That's why they acting funny.
What? Let me ask you a question. He said, A-Rab say it might be your brother. It might be your auntie. That's why they might be acting funny.
No Cap-tivity.
Let me ask you something, A-Rab. Let me ask you something, bro. Do you think how much of a vast takeover do you think AI is gonna have on society in the coming future?
Oh man. They want to drop every app and just deal with them. Hey man, you see old boy over there at Twitter? Do you understand what I'm saying? He didn't want to get down with them. They want to just do what? Hey man, hey that's gonna. You ain't gonna need that. We out of jobs.
Do you think people are seeing an effect of losing their jobs now because of AI, or it ain't really kicked in yet?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's been bad on the plantation. They ain't got but 5 people on the plantation anyway working. So it's been bad on the plantation. So that ain't never changed.
We're gonna talk about several things, man. You seen me cover the story about the 2 young black men that just vanished, right?
Yes.
Okay, so here's her son. Let me see. I'm gonna bring you in, Hassan. Let me bring you in. Hold on, let me make sure her son gets in good. Let me see.
But they are amongst us.
So you're saying they're amongst us? The robots?
They're amongst us.
Do you think you can recognize one if you seen one in the grocery store somewhere?
No, man, the naked eye, no, man, it's in Genesis, man. Genesis, of all people, you know that. This is Genesis. What's a creature? I've never seen a creature in my life. We human. What's a creature? Don't get me to start preaching today, now.
Nah, I want you to preach, man. I want you to preach, man.
No, don't get me to start. What's a creature?
So the first guy, this guy right here, let me show him. Not that guy right there. This guy went missing from taking a Uber. He was hesitant about taking a Uber at first, but because he had a bad experience prior before he went missing. But he went ahead and took another Uber anyway on another day, and he went missing, and they ended up finding his body not too long ago, man. What do you think? Do you think that's the new white van? Do you think the Ubers is the new white van? The rideshare companies and stuff. You think a lot of people are going missing from Ubers, or is this just, you think this just a anomaly? This just a one-time story?
I'm open on that. I can see that being. But Man, but they've been taking body parts, they've been taking pieces, people. The boy about 6-7 years ago, where they wrapped them up at the schoolhouse, and they've
Forgot
been
about
taking.
that.
No captivity.
I forgot about that, man.
You know, we the number one country selling parts and eyes, and hey, man, and in the state of Florida, you put it on your driving license. That's why I never wanted to do it, and I can't do nothing with it when I leave though. But they may try to do me off from the time I sign up for it, cause I told them they can get it.
That's some real shit, man. Hassan, what you think about this robot situation? What you think's coming in the near future, Hassan? I know you've been reading up on this stuff, man.
What up, Aaron? How you doing? Yeah, this is crazy stuff. Freezy, can you hear me, Freezy?
Yeah, we hear you pretty good. What you think about the robot situation, man?
Yeah, people need to watch out. A lot of, like you said earlier, a lot of people are gonna lose their damn jobs. You know, either they need to start switching jobs or be careful. You know, people gotta watch out. And about like missing people from earlier, Freezy.
Yeah.
Do not forget there's also Native Americans been missing. A lot of women, Native Americans, gone missing. I was talking to this Native lady, and she said there's a lot of them been missing, and they don't even get reported, like on the news or nothing. Yeah.
That's a great point you just brought out, man. That's a great point, man. That's a great point, man. Because if you think about Native American women, they very well. Is it more so the women, or are they taking the men too?
Men too, but she's saying the women, most of them are like women too. Majority of women, also men. I said, damn. And this has been going on for a while too. Something new.
So let me ask you something. So we talking about Native Americans, you talking about black women going missing, right? Because I'm gonna do a story on the 13,000 black women that went missing in Washington D.C. I'm gonna do that real soon. Why do you think this is happening so frequent? Why you think people are getting snatched up? For what purposes? I mean, I know we got to be careful on YouTube, but just try to be as truthful as you can.
Well, again, it's business, sex trafficking, labor, business. Like the new slave market.
So you think they snatching these people up and they're putting them in bondage somewhere? That's crazy. I see you back there, Reese. I'm finna bring you up right now. Hold on, let me see.
I personally think they using their body parts and stuff.
You think they using their body parts, A-Rap?
Man, they got the skin down to the technique, man. Put the picture back up there, man. They got the skin down. They making PKT in women. How they getting that off?
Man, look at this skin. Look at their skin, bro.
That's PKT in back there, man.
Hey, easy. You know the black one looks more realistic than the white one?
Yes.
The rope.
The black one does look more realistic. Reese from Philly, man, what you got on the topic, bro?
Man, this is a crazy one here. I ain't too sure. I don't want to say something crazy, get your channel yanked down. But I watched a documentary that talked about this, right?
Yeah.
Years ago. And been arguing with people for years and years about this. So now here it is. So I got some important phone calls to make. Because nobody believed me that this was coming, man. As an old nigga, right? I remember Star Trek, right?
Yeah.
And you gotta remember, old niggas like me, we were like, our minds were like a caveman mentality back in the day. We didn't have nothing compared to anything y'all had when y'all was born, right?
Right.
There was no digital toys on the earth when I was a child. It wasn't a thing. But on the television shows, you know what I mean, Star Trek and them had flip phones and stuff, and then the Jetsons had all kinds of crazy shit, right?
Right.
And here all that shit is in real life today. So if you look at the movie Aliens, right? There ain't one person on the world could say that they watched that movie Aliens and knew that guy that was part of the crew was a fake cyborg, a fake human. Nobody knew that until they opened his body up. Right or wrong, Freezy? Nobody
That's
knew
a
that.
fact, though.
They didn't show you
No captivity.
That's a fact.
They didn't show you in the previews, nothing. And it was other shit too. But Aliens is the one that means the most to me. Because you look at that shit in the 80s and look at today, everything else from the movies is here. Why not that? What's the difference?
This guy right here, he was on a cruise with his family. They were supposed to have been celebrating his father's 60th birthday. They met down to the to the dinner lounge to eat breakfast or whatnot, and he never came. The last place they seen him was in his cabin. The ship say that the surveillance cameras don't got no footage of this guy going missing. Can y'all please tell me what happened to this guy? Can somebody please ease my pain, ease my nerves, and tell me what happened to him, please? One of y'all just tell me what happened.
I've been on cruises, and that was back in the 90s. And they had cameras all over them shits. Back in the 90s, they had cameras. So I know
back in the 90s, that's a great point, man.
No captivity.
Hey, Ralph, what happened to that nigga, man? What happened to that dude, man?
Man, look at him, man. Look at him. Hey, don't tell him, man. Don't tell him when that guy at. No telling. I can't even.
How long you been missing?
I can't even. I don't. That's a family member. Somebody. That's somebody's son.
Exactly.
That's somebody's cousin. That's somebody's brother. That's somebody. And it's sad. It's really sad. What is him? Do he got that good? Do he got good plasma or something? I don't know. Or do they know so much? You got a certain type of blood that I don't know. I don't even know what to say on that. And the cameras ain't there, but if we can make a robot, we can erase anything on the camera. Especially when the robot putting itself back together as well.
How in the hell the cameras ain't got no footage of this guy going missing? Hassan, why does the cameras ain't got no footage of this man going missing?
There's only one explanation for this. He's either gone or he's a fugitive and changed his identity while he was on that ship and just walked out. Because sometimes criminals will do that to get out the country or something. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of different ways that these people could have disappeared. They just always.
It's weird for the thug.
Or it could be one of his family members planning this. Never know.
Or some of these shits could be Carly Russell hoaxes that ain't unfolded yet.
What you gotta say, Hassan, about that, man?
No, what I'm trying to say is these days anything's possible. It could be one of his own family members that did this to him, or like the other guy.
No captivity.
Look what Hassan came up with now. Hassan said it could have been one of the family members. One of the family members could have been a goddamn robot.
No captivity.
And look, these cruise ships be having setup chicks be playing these cruise ships same way they be playing casinos and shit. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah, me and my sister ain't been seeing eye to eye too, so I think she one of them too.
No captivity.
Listen.
Yeah, you gotta be careful these days. Everybody's gotta be careful and watch out for everybody. You never know.
One of y'all said something about her son said it could be the family member, whatever. This my thing. In these days and times, what we coming to, they say it ain't nothing new up under the sun, and everything repeats itself.
Amen.
When society goes under distress, we listen. Let's be honest, man. This inflation is it's just my opinion. I think it's only going to get worse.
Oh hell yeah,
I don't even think we've hit a true recession yet. I think this economy is going to have to do a reset. And I think a lot of drastic measures are being taken as we speak. We at war, y'all. WAR, I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Her son talk about this all the time, but just see, people don't think this shit is. People think it's a game. I like this. I like to report on stories like this because I want people to wake the fuck up.
No captivity.
Right? We want to talk about these ragged ass niggas and these ragged ass hoes and all this shit in the relationship. Let me tell you something, man. They ain't gonna catch me slipping, man. I'm gonna tell you,
Hey,
man.
Freezy, let me lay something on you, right?
I'm going out with gun blazing. Go ahead, Reese.
So, when Donald Trump won the election, right? Way back, at his inaugural speech, he said that he was dedicating his entire administration to combating this issue: child sex trafficking and human trafficking. And when the man was done speaking, Nancy Pelosi stood up behind him and tore his speech into pieces. She tore it up right in his face and threw it at him.
No captivity.
What do you take from that? If the man is talking about saving the children of the planet, right? And no one else who's ever lived even had this concept. Not Jesus, Muhammad, Malcolm X, nobody. Nobody gave a fuck about the kids ever. And child trafficking supposed to have been a thing for thousands of years, right?
Right.
So this is the first man ever who publicly gave a fuck. And the chick ripped the speech up. And now suddenly, he's been indicted about 12 motherfucking times? Impeached twice? Talked about for 9 years? Around the clock on every news network on earth? And they tricked the whole world into hating this man? Celebrities, the Democrats, all of the news networks? What's going on? This is the man who wanted to attack child trafficking on the earth, not just in America, on the earth. And all of these people are trying to trick everyone else into hating this man. Why? Are they involved? Is he breaking up their racket? Because I'm an old man, right? I remember milk cartons, right?
Yeah.
And every day, we go buy a gallon of milk, a quart of milk, and there'll be a different child's face on the milk carton every day, missing, never found. Hundreds and thousands of them for years and years and years. Who has the resources to make this possible? Not me and you, not even millionaires. Who has the resources, the power, and the access to children? Foundations like the Boy Scouts or anything else that's claiming to help children and has commercials on television. These are the people who have access to children. And the elite people who have their own islands and estates and underground tunnels and this and that. These are the only people on this planet capable of making thousands and thousands of children disappear for decades. Because me and you can't do it. If we had an army of 100 of us, we couldn't do it. Because we would get caught. What's the proof of that? They get caught all the time. By the way, take a look at child trafficking arrests since Trump came into office, and then study child trafficking arrests before. They've gone up exponentially.
No captivity.
Let
me ask y'all something. You just said a whole mouthful.
No captivity.
Let me ask y'all something. With all of these weird occurrences going on, all of these spooky developments taking place. When it comes to politics, can you trust anybody? I'm saying, can we trust anybody or anything? Can we even trust the news right now? Is one of the news anchors a robot?
No captivity.
Y'all ever thought about that?
Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell. I'm sorry, I'm coughing. Biden's hand went through a mic.
I mean, look at this dude. Man, this dude is like Brian Gumble right here.
No captivity.
Crazy. Politics is a dirty game. You can't. The only people you can trust is the one who already died or going to prison. The ones who defended us are dead. The ones who are alive, they're bullshitting us. That's the politic game. So, you know, so we can't trust nobody.
Hassan say we can't trust nobody. What you got to say about that, A-Rab? What is it coming to, A-Rab? What is it coming to, bro?
Hey man, like I said before, you gotta walk through the valley of shadow of death and fear no evil, because they're monks. They are amongst us, man. Like, hey man, hey, get ready, man. And like you said earlier, those guns, you can't stop no Terminator. We seen that in Terminator 3 and 83. So we can't stop that. Also, I don't know what to do.
No shit like
better
that.
Damn. You better get your slingshot or something.
It's looking like
it's gonna be something crazy.
It's gonna be underwater and shit.
Or you gonna walk around with a cup of water all day long and throw it on them or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. I've been talking to my wife about this. I'm thinking about stop buying processed foods because we don't know what they like. The people that control. I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. They controlling everything now. And then like, I'm thinking about starting a garden, man. I know I sound square and corny now.
No, ain't nothing square about that, dog. Cause look, who gonna be alive when chaos hit? All them cool motherfuckers gonna be dead.
But where you gonna get the seeds from? You know somebody that where the seeds coming from?
I'm thinking you can order seeds, right?
You can take a trip somewhere and get some original genetics.
You know
what I'm saying?
Well, you better do something. You have to do something because
all the islands got hookups. Africa got hookups for original genetics on corn and all kinds of shit, potatoes. Like, it's that real. It's really getting that real. This conversation might sound goofy to some, but look what almost happened during COVID. You know what I'm saying? That shit could have been way uglier than it was, dog. I was standing in them food lines when the pandemic came. That shit was real.
I mean, I just think that these are the times where you must try to put as much control in your hands as you can. I'm telling you, shout out to Miss Piggy, man.
Super chat.
Miss Piggy with the $5 ball. Miss Piggy say, thank you, Freezer, for talking about these topics and bringing awareness to these situations. We really appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Miss Piggy.
No Cap-tivity.
Really appreciate you. Check the cash out, bitch. Man, shout out to Justin Wade with the $50 ball.
No Cap-tivity.
Justin Wade with the $50 ball cash out. He said, bro, you really surprised me with this topic. Thank you, bro.
No Cap-tivity.
Yes. Man, we got to cover this stuff, man. Go ahead, Hassan. You finna say something.
I want to ask them if people really pay attention.
Hold on. Let me make an announcement. Justin Wade is the sponsor of the show with the $50, man. Thank you, Justin Wade, man. You so damn dumb. Check the cash out. Go ahead, Hassan.
People really pay attention. Like in the 1930s, the Great Depression, people were homeless, losing their jobs. Next thing you know, a war happened, a W happened. Same thing's happening now. People are freaking out. Homeless is crazy. And if we really pay attention to the world, the WW3 is coming. And we're all going to get drafted. So you guys got to fucking pay attention.
How soon do you think it is, WW3?
Well, it's a slow process. It's not like look what's happening in our country. It's a slow process, but we're going to get there. How Africa, things are turning around. France is pissed because they're losing their, the oil, the money, whatever's coming out of Africa and the Middle East. Things are changing. And this is the crazy part. The enemies of the past, now they be the good guys. For example, Al-Qaeda. You know how they're the bad guys? Yeah. Now they're going to be the good guys. They're going to be the good guys. Everything's going to be fucked. So pay attention, guys. It's coming.
World
but it's
War
like a slow process.
Has already started. If you look at who's providing resources.
Hey, Reese, say WW3, Reese, WW3.
Yeah, WW3 has already started, dog.
Why you say that, Reese?
Because we're We're involved. We gave them $80 billion or something.
That's all you do. You rap.
Arms and all kinds of stuff. So other countries are involved. So there's already several countries involved.
There's like
money's involved, you're involved.
That's just like China. That's just like China. That's just like China own all our tollways and streets and stuff. We owe them so much money. That's why we pay tollways, because we got to pay them back in Florida.
So we need we need these robots to really get it going, so we can go ahead and get this money paid. The robots is a must. Y'all saying the robots is inevitable. This inevitable. That's what y'all saying. That's what y'all telling me. Y'all telling me I'm gonna have to fight one of these motherfuckers one day?
Hey, listen, man. Like you said earlier, ain't nothing new under the sun. They've been amongst us. And just now, with all the technology around.
They've been trying to tell us with the movies then. Our robot and
yes.
No Cap-tivity.
Yes.
But it could be symbolic that they're turning the people into bots instead of necessarily like actually taking over the world with robots. They're like turning everybody here, because if you look at what's happening.
Wait, hold on, Reese. God damn, Reese, you just hit me with
No Cap-tivity.
You saying you think they turning real people into robots?
All right, look. So when I used to catch the bus and the trolley back in the day,
It's one for the thug.
Talking, debates and shit. It used to be like fucking YouTube panels on the fucking trolley in the bus every day. Bus sound like a carnival. I got pictures in my phone right now of me standing on the subway platform in rush hour. 100 motherfuckers down there, and I am the only person not on a device. One person, 100 dickheads. One person. Those motherfuckers are bots. That's you, Freezy, Arab, and the brother below me. I bet money on it. If I walked up on one of y'all randomly, without you knowing, I would see you looking down at the device. Am I wrong? Keep it a buck.
No, you're right though.
That's the world. They turning us into. We're not human anymore. People dating online, and that's almost 20 years old. That's almost 20 years old. I ain't never in my fucking life met another human being on the internet.
Y'all getting too deep.
And went to meet them outside of YouTube, but to go date somebody? That's how we doing it now? Really?
That's why a lot of us are emotionally unattached. I agree with that.
Everybody walking around like a bot, man. People get to the counter in the store, they only had their money out. What this the new world?
But you know what's crazy? The world started using their phones and laptops like heavily. It started like 2012. It's only been 11 years, and look how deep we got. He's right. It's only 11 years, guys. Now imagine 20 years. Imagine 30 years. Because the world, when they start getting to social media and all this bullshit, everybody got deeply into it. It's 2012. That's the year when everybody, YouTube, Facebook, whatever you can think of. Yeah, they were doing it before. 2012 was the year that started all this shit. The social media and everybody.
I'm 6'2".
Shout out to Emperor Kojak in the building, bro.
My bad.
Type one more time, Emperor Kojak. Go ahead, Reese.
Watch this. I'm 6'3", 190 pounds. I ran 3 miles this morning, hit a heavy bag for 15 minutes, did about 100 push-ups and some speed bag work, right? And shot up jump shots for like a half hour. My daughter is 5'5", 115 pounds, 120 pounds. I snatched her phone out of her hand. She got that phone from me. A box, my nigga. She got that phone from me. She's a bot. You wanna know what fatherhood was like for me? I could sum it up in one sentence. Can you believe that? I could sum up my entire fatherhood career with my daughter in one sentence. Every waking moment that I've spent with my daughter since she was probably 12 has been me watching her on her phone.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
But you know what's sad about this? This is like a Western problem, like more America, Western world problem. If you go to Africa, East, have like it's not as bad as it was there. People have normal conversations. You know, people are human.
Tipsy Nomad, how you doing, bro? Tipsy Nomad, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yo, Tipsy
Freezy,
Nomad.
what is that noise?
You gotta unmute yourself. He gotta figure out how to unmute himself. Tipsy Nomad, you're muted, bro, in the back.
Hey, Freezy, do you hear that noise, or it's only me in the background?
That's the guest in the background. I think he's trying to unmute himself, but let's see. Hey, Tipsy Nomad, do me a favor and hit the link one more time.
Freezy,
Drop down and hit the link
iRobot?
again. Appreciate you, bro.
You seen the movie iRobot?
Will Smith?
Yeah. You remember the scene when the ratchet chick, Will Smith, ran down the robot because with a pocketbook?
You
And
good
then the
now, bro?
ratchet
Can
chick-
you hear me
now?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
You want to stand in the
Give me
back or
one
you want to
second.
come
Let me
up,
try
bro?
to put on speaker for a second.
You want to come up?
Yeah, give me a second. Give me a second. I'm pulling over for a second.
Okay. What you were saying about iRobot, Reese?
Now, there was an interesting scene in there in the beginning when Will Smith is a cop and he sees a robot running down the street with a pocketbook, so he starts chasing him.
Yeah.
And when he catches him,
Y'all can hear me now?
he catches
Yeah, we hear
him,
you, bro.
He catches him at his destination, right in front of the
All
lady. The robot wasn't stealing the pocketbook. He was running to catch the lady to give it to her, right?
Right.
And the lady got mad at Will Smith and was like, "You dummy, I should kick your ass," and all this, right? That
Yeah.
scene right there is saying something. Like, if this happens, there's going to be a divide amongst us. You see what I'm saying? Some of us are going to be for it and against it, but it's going to be different. This is going to be violent. You know what I'm saying? Because machines are going to be involved. I hope it doesn't happen. I hope the metaphor that I was talking about earlier is the real truth of it. Like them turning us into bots.
It might be right around the corner, actually.
I hope not.
It might be right down the line, maybe less than a few years from now. But did anybody catch the lifeguard glitching?
No.
Anybody caught that video of the lifeguard glitching?
No. Hold on, somebody.
Yeah. So she was basically she was moving very mechanically, right? But at the same time, she was asking the person that was filming her, "Do you need help? Do you need help?" But she looked like she needed help herself, you know, like she was breaking down.
Yeah.
But if you get a chance to, it should be on World Star still. If they didn't take it down yet.
Could you repeat that again?
Back to the robot thing.
Repeat that again so I
It
can
should
know
be
what
on
I'm looking for.
it should be on World
Repeat
Star.
that again, Tipsy, so I can know what I'm looking for.
Just go on World Star and type in lifeguard.
Lifeguard.
Hopefully they didn't take it down yet.
Hey Joshua, could you turn your phone sideways so we can get the wide view? There you go, bro. Okay, I'm about to look for it right now. Hold on, let me look for it. Okay, you say go on World Star.
That's the last place I saw they had that video. But usually you know how World Star is.
World Star Hip Hop?
Yeah.
And you say lifeguard.
Yep.
Lifeguard what?
It should be like the most recent one that came up.
That shit gone.
That shit gone?
Wait a minute, hold up.
That shit might be.
All right, hold up. Damn, this is crazy.
Lifeguard.
So if you watch the video and you notice how she's moving, they already completed this years ago.
It's a woman claims she spotted a female AI.
Yeah, so look, just play the video. Just look at the movement.
Okay, I'm about to play it right now. Hold on. Y'all grab your popcorn, No Cap Crew. Y'all grab your popcorn. Let's get it, man. God damn, man. Y'all fucking me up, man.
Yo, there's a lot of shit out there, bro. You just, I want to keep my words very lightly, light as possible. Reese, I know you was talking about that Z movie earlier.
Hold up, let me come back to the show.
Here we go. Here we go, man.
Damn. I just watched that shit. That shit crazy.
So I work in corporate, so I see a lot of shit.
Can y'all see that?
A few years.
See the through the matrix.
Y'all see it?
Look at this.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Y'all see it. I know y'all see it now. Here we
Yeah,
go.
you can see it.
This shit crazy, man.
See the through the matrix. Look at this.
That's a robot.
Look at this. She heard me. She said something. Yeah, I'm okay. Are you okay? Okay, no, you are not real. No, ma'am, you are not real.
Wow.
You are not real, ma'am. You are the Matrix. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. But we see it for what the fuck it is. Y'all see this shit? Share, fucking share.
This is
Share, fucking share. Cause see, now she's finna call security on me. She's finna call to try to get security, get security, get me up out of here because I see this shit for what it is. You will learn to listen to your sister. You will learn to listen to me. You will learn to listen to me, god damn it. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? You will learn to listen to me. Share, fucking share.
So that lady right there, right? If you look at her her Instagram, she has a whole bunch of videos like this. She's always in the area to catch certain things.
Can I tell you? I'm scared, man. Go ahead, man. I'm scared. Go ahead.
Yeah, so that lady, her Instagram is known for a lot of things like that, controversial videos and stuff like that. So there's a few people out there that's actually looking into the world. When you walk outside, just slow down a little bit. Just walk and look at people. Yeah. Look at their behavior. Yeah. You'll see some people actually stop for a second and look at you like, what the hell's going on? You know. So that's what I've seen in New York. I've seen it in Cali. I've seen it in Florida. I've seen it in Texas. If
you want to have some real fun,
anywhere
right?
I go, I see weird stuff like that.
Look, if you want to have some real fun, right? This is what you do. You go get a still shot of Joe Biden debating Donald Trump at the debate. Then go get another
I see.
Watch. Then go get another still shot of Joe Biden debating Sarah Palin. Then put them side by side, and now I'm gonna shut up. So
yeah, it's true. I know what you're talking about.
Bro, bro. I'm dumbfounded, man. Let me play this shit one more time, bro. I'm dumbfounded, bro. I'm dumbfounded, bro.
You dumbfounded now. Go do that experiment and see what happens with the Joe Biden.
This is crazy, bro. This is so fucking crazy, man.
So, yo, Freezy.
You are not real, ma'am. You are the Matrix.
What's up, bro?
Yo, do you remember a few months back on Fight Club, like late night? We were having like a scientific talk, and Lockhart was there, and we were talking about the CIA and all the movies, how 75% of the movies are actually inspired by what's
brief me on what they were saying.
So basically, it was a couple of people on the panel. It was Lockhart, Illuminated. JD was there because he actually corresponded with a couple of facts and everything. Yeah. But it is true that the CIA and the CIA has a department that has to be clear. Movie theater industries.
Yeah.
Or basically studios have to clear with them what's going on in the movie before they put it out.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
if it has too much information on technology, if it has something to do with politics, anything like that, anything that's gonna actually open your eyes up more to look at certain things, they actually But if you look at, but it's generally true because if you look at like majority of the movies that we grew up watching, Minority Report, Equilibrium, iRobot, all that shit, everything is literally coming to light right now as we look at it. So
Bro,
it's just a matter of time before they just say, we wake up one day, like basically it's gonna happen like this. We're gonna wake up one day and they're gonna just
You are not real, ma'am. You are the.
it's over. Like it's literally gonna be over one day, and
you
we're
think?
not
Let me
gonna
ask you
be,
something. Let me ask you something, Tipsy. You think a gun can stop this lady?
hell no. How you gonna stop some? How you gonna stop something that have a soul? How would you shoot an object that has no soul and stop it?
They might have designed it so that it will die, so that you'll be fooled.
Ah, hey, I would, yeah, I wouldn't put that past them either. But
That wasn't even
this
a
is
joke.
as
That
I
was for
said.
real. They might have designed the first model that they put out so that it would die, so we wouldn't catch on. Eat blood and everything, ouch and all of
I,
that.
I see what you're saying with that part. But look at this. I came from a different country, right? So there's certain things I was deprived from having that other people had, and I saw how they were abusing it. Like, so there's certain people that they don't really care because it's gonna just disturb their actual entertainment of life. Some people are naturally lazy. Some people actually want to work, and the people that are naturally lazy, they don't listen to anything. They
Y'all
don't
like
care.
suspense thriller
They
movies?
say you're a conspiracy theorist.
Watch
It's only a
this.
conspiracy until the truth comes out. So,
I'm gonna hit y'all to a movie, man. I want y'all to go check this movie out. It's called Shattered. It's back in the day. I mean, way back, early 90s. Shattered is the name of the movie.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
So you
I
know
seen
what
that.
it's about.
You say it's called Shattered?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Shattered. Yeah.
This nigga got mangled in a
That-
car accident and he went into a coma, but he was involved in some shady shit, and the people that he was involved with somehow got the doctors to change this nigga's face and turn him into somebody else. So when he came out the coma, he didn't know who he was, but then he had to go back and relearn who he was. Whole time he was learning to be somebody else, and then somewhere along his travels, he found himself.
No Cap-tivity.
He found another him.
Hey,
Yeah, that right there was a crazy one. Also, what's another
Joshua,
one?
you was trying to talk. My bad. You was muted, bro. What you was saying, bro?
No, I was just looking it up. That's 1991, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. Hey, it's a company called iRobot 2. The price right now is at 35. The company iRobot. It came out in 1990.
Also, with the cloning part, right? All they're doing is cloning the skin. They're not cloning their full body. The exoskeleton is basically regular mechanical engineering. The skin is actual live skin. They have a company that's out in Washington State right now. All they do is basically clone, and cloning is illegal in the U.S.
Well, there go your human
So
trafficking.
how is that? How is that company able to run in the U.S. legally?
Wait. Cloning is illegal in the U.S.?
Yes.
But why in the hell we eating all this goddamn chicken and shit like that?
No Cap-tivity.
It's just the way. So you know the calm before the storm. You ever heard that saying, the calm before the storm?
Hold on, wait. So you saying these crackers is doing illegal shit with the chicken?
They doing illegal shit with everybody, bro. The U.S. is a psyop. If you want to look at it like that, the U.S. is literally a psyop. You're given a bunch of rules to follow, and if you don't follow those rules, what happens? You're held accountable for those rules, right? That's correct, right?
Yeah, you go to a camp.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man.
Look at the lockdown. They told everybody one rule during the lockdown. How many people follow those rules?
I can't believe
everybody follow those rules, right?
Emperor Kojak, he made a great point. He said, yes, it's very illegal, but the government is exempt from the law.
And that company is owned by the government. It's a government entity.
Wow.
And it's one of I think one of three. And
Man,
each one is a they do particular development on particular parts of the body. So you have one doing just skin, you have one doing organs, and then you have one doing muscle tissue.
Your company has to do an emergency pivot.
They want the tires to be bi.
I'm sorry, y'all. I got to see this shit one more time, man.
We would have got roasted for having this conversation 20 years ago. But
I've been roasted for the past 23 years talking like this, bro. So it's pretty normal.
I don't think too many people that roast you nowadays, though.
Yeah, but they still can't call my phone and ask me for help.
People are kind of.
Did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. You are not real, ma'am. You are the Matrix. You are not real, ma'am. You are the Matrix. You are not real, ma'am. You are the Matrix. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong.
Oh no.
But we see it for what the fuck it is. Y'all see this shit? Share, fucking share.
Fuck?
Hey, Freezy, you know what I would have done if I was there? I would have checked her fucking chin. I'd have jumped in the water and act like I was drowning. I'd have jumped in the water, act like I was drowning. What the fuck you going to do? You a robot? Let me see your ass swim.
Man, you know the motherfuckers.
Can't promote violence against robots.
Cap-tivity.
Them bitches waterproof. Reese?
Yeah, but can they swim? Can they do that? Do they have that? If they got them kind of mechanics, then that's a bad motherfucker.
Man, them bitches swim. Them bitches probably swim 50 miles per hour, man. Shit.
Hey,
This win for the thug.
Hey, listen, Jaws
I
was a
looking like a
mechanical
drunk
shark,
bitch.
and that was in the 80s.
Oh. Also,
they
do you guys remember during the lockdown they had a commercial that was coming from I think from China or North Korea or something like that. It was like an army training video, and they were showing all the army guys. They were able to stay outside in cold conditions without a clothes on. They're able to get they were able to run faster, breathe longer underwater, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's a special team of army guys. Like basically, it's a special team of soldiers, and it brought me back to Universal Soldier with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
So if they're able to kill people and reanimate them and just have them doing certain things, which I think that's what the brain chip that Elon is working on is gonna do eventually down the line. So bro, if you really look at your childhood and look at all the movies that you watched and look at exactly what's going on in the world right now, you would actually be able to put two and two together and say, all right, you know what? I should actually walk around a little bit longer with my eyes open.
Yeah, I want to see a Smurf though.
So,
I want to see a real living Smurf.
not a cartoon, bro. I'm talking about actual movies, bro. That would be a hilarious story, honestly.
Hey, what do you guys think about Sweden? They would have like chip in their hand. They do payments and shit. They pay. Is that up? What do you think?
Is that Sweden or China? That's China too, right? Ain't it?
Oh.
Yeah, all of Europe and Europe Asia is going through right now.
Somebody got crazy
Yeah,
background.
no, they already have that in Sweden.
Somebody's doing
Have
something
that
back.
in Sweden.
Yeah, they got that stuff all the way in Europe and Asia already, bro. So it's just a matter of time before it's introduced to the world. They're gonna just it's gonna be like a trickle effect, you know? They're gonna trickle it down to
let me ask y'all something.
Come to y'all city where all the nerds come out with their inventions and stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Tech Expo.
Yep.
You ever been
Tech
one of
Expo,
those?
yeah.
That shit is
I've been there a few times. Yo, bro, all right, put it this way. I'm gonna tell you something real quick. When I came to America, I had to start back school. When I left Jamaica, I left Jamaica in the 3rd grade. When I started school in America, I had to go to the 2nd grade. I was paired up with this kid that was basically like the smartest one in class because we had the same level of education, you know. So one day we went to his house to do a school project, right? Mm-hmm. And this dude had a whole chem lab in his house, bro. And he's in 3rd grade.
That's a dangerous motherfucker right there.
So like, and his brother is like, I think his brother did some type of engineering or something like that. But honestly, the way he was moving when I was younger, I already knew he was gonna get picked up quick. The dude ended up going to MIT in 8th grade.
Hey, what about this question right here? Jordan asks, how y'all feel about they clone Tyrone? Do y'all y'all saying do y'all think they made that movie for a reason? Is there are they trying to tell us something? And then I got another question. That bodyguard, I mean that lifeguard we seen, she's a woman. I feel funny saying she, but anyway.
It's a woman. That's a woman.
So think about it.
That's a thing.
Think about it though. Think about it. Will you be able to have sex with these robot women?
I knew you were gonna go.
Oh shoot! Oh, so the fact that you brought it up, you ever heard of the sleeve?
No. What is that?
It's basically it's like a fake womb.
What the fuck?
Yeah, look it up. Go on YouTube. Type in sleeve.
You talking about that shit they use to mate horses and shit?
Nah. It's called a sleeve. Just look it up. Human sleeve.
Human sleeve. Hold up.
Yeah, human sleeve. On and you're gonna see it's like the same thing. Tech convention. They were talking about it. Everything.
All I
I just want. He's talking about freaky ass freezing. No, it ain't that. I'm just saying like we gotta look at. Listen. The reason why I'm asking
you need to send an email to send an email to Miss Lockhart. Yo, get her pulled up on the stream, man.
Man, I wish she was up here right now. I wish she could come up here right now, but
yeah, because if she was here, we'd definitely be able to have like more exact on points with the whole subject, you know.
The reason why I'm asking that question is because we're talking about replacing people for employment.
Yeah, so if you look at the sleeve, right?
Yeah.
Just think about it like this. Somebody make a noise?
That's a goddamn robot. One of y'all is a robot up here, man.
No Cap-tivity.
Let me find out. Go ahead, Tipsy. Go ahead.
So if you were to look at it like this, right? If we had a biomechanical engineer being developed, wow. If we had somebody that was basically concentrating on bioengineering. So with the sleeve itself, it shows that it could actually create a child without actually having a woman present. You know, all they do is basically grow the embryo and they put it in the sleeve and
right. Okay. Yeah.
So if you think about it, like a few years back, not even a few years back, last year they showed you a robot that they built that can melt. It's completely bioengineered. It can melt and walk through anything, any object, solid object, right?
Yeah.
They also have another robot that they just created. It's actual a cell that was created, and it has machines inside of the cell.
You telling me a robot can have a fucking baby?
Yes.
Man, y'all, come see, man.
Yeah, the amount of work that's being done behind the scenes that we as people are blind to it, or we just like too stupid to look at it sometimes, or we're just like fuck it, whatever. If you keep your ears open and your eyes open and you read certain things and you just watch the world, bro, you'll see exactly what you're reading, bro.
Miss Piggy say, I don't know why we are so surprised. They have robots performing surgeries.
This one here for the thug.
Man, let me tell y'all something. If I go to the hospital and I'm due for a major surgery, if them motherfuckers try to put a goddamn robot on me, man, let me tell y'all, man, listen, man, I'm suing that bitch. Real talk.
This one here for the thug.
Y'all let a robot work on y'all? And you know how they gonna try to spin it. You already know how they're gonna try to sell it to you.
You remember that law that they passed along with COVID, the COVID shots? If you take the shots and something goes wrong with you, you can't sue.
Yeah, I remember that.
If you read the fine print, anything the government does to you now, you can't be sued. They can't be sued.
Well, actually,
that was in the fine print.
Actually, in Florida, you can't sue doctors in Florida at all. Like, even if a doctor has a malpractice on you, let's just say he does a major surgery on you and you come out totally paralyzed from that bit.
But that's
you
only
can't
in
sue
Florida,
the doctors
right?
in Florida, man, at all.
All right, so look at this like this, right? Every state has its own law, right?
Yeah.
If one state has its law that you can't sue a doctor, how many doctors do you think is going to go to that state to work? To keep their money? Every doctor, right? Majority of doctors.
Right.
So now, instead of having a majority of doctors move to Florida for that right, they just gave all the rights to every state with that COVID-19 shot.
That's crazy, man.
Hey, Freezy.
And it's in the fine print.
When he told me to look up human sleeve, right, I landed on a YouTube video. I just emailed it to you.
Can I show
Reese, that look crazy, right?
That shit crazy, dog.
JT, welcome to the panel. How you doing, JT?
No Cap-tivity.
What's going on, my man?
You say you just sent it to me, Reese?
Yeah, it's that shit crazy, and it's 4 years old too.
Where you sent it at?
I sent it to your email.
Okay, let me check it out.
67.
Let me check it out, man.
God damn.
And
JT, what you got to say on
video?
This subject, man?
That's a 4-year-old video that was released 4 years ago, right?
Oh,
but the actual age of that video is 10 years old.
Damn. That's crazy.
So they waited 6 years for they waited 6 years to release that video.
Sheesh.
So there's things that's in the background that you won't find out about until years down the line, regardless of what. And there's nothing we can do about it.
Okay, here we go. This is crazy, dog.
Lab grown
This is too much for me. Could be heard as CES attendees crowded around the psychosex setup, greeted by what appeared to be lifeless human forms on display in large glass cases. During a brief tour through the booth, exhibitors dressed in all white sold the idea of immortality through a plan to upload human consciousness to human sleeves of whatever design you desire, before concluding around the display of Joel, a fresh sleeve in a vacuum-sealed bag, breathing and eating through a tube.
This is crazy, man.
Damn.
So put it this way. You hear what they just said? Your human conscious to be transmitted to that sleeve, right? To that human whatever form, right?
Yeah.
What is the main concept of Elon's chip? The human conscience.
You talking about, is that Neuralink? Neuralink you're talking about, you're referring to?
Yes, Neuralink. All of these companies are basically together. They all work for the same person, bro. They all sign the same contract. Get this job done, and you can live your life.
Dog, we're gonna have to.
We're
gonna have to go to war, right?
No Cap-tivity.
Yeah, it's gonna be humans versus humans, and then humans versus robots.
JT, what you got to say about this shit, man?
I'm just trying to catch on what y'all was talking. I thought you was talking about some other shit from an hour ago.
Well, we were talking about a few things, but first we were talking about these young cats that's been missing.
Yeah, that's when I was watching.
This guy right here, they said in the chat, they updated me and said he was found, his body, and he's deceased.
Damn.
Yeah. So whoever took him, they did what they had to do with him, and he's deceased now, right? This guy, he's still missing. He went on a cruise with his family, and they were supposed to have been celebrating his grandfather's 60th birthday. And I guess one day they were supposed to meet all down to the breakfast spot or dinner, whatever the dinner section is. And he never came down from his cabin. And the strange thing is, all of the security cameras, the surveillance cameras, they say they have no footage of this guy at all whatsoever. No footage of foul play or nothing. They've suspended the search as well. So, the reason why I wanted to highlight this story is because people are coming up missing, especially black people. They're coming up missing, and the thing about it is when we come up missing, I feel like that's one of the worst things that can happen to you, because we tend not to even worry about people that's missing. Like when people go to missing, we don't really highlight, like we don't hear a lot of stories talking about people being missing. And I remember like a couple of years back, it was reported in Washington D.C. it was like roughly like 13,000 black women missing, and they just reported on it briefly, and then that's it. We ain't heard about these women no more. People just be coming up missing. Do y'all remember this girl? I think her name was Janika or something like that. The girl from New Orleans, the girl that got
Kanika Jenkins.
Yes, in the freezer, in the deep freezer.
Chicago.
In Chicago, exactly. Thank you, Reese.
They never cracked that case. Still to
They
this day.
never cracked that case, bruh. Never. And it's just like it's like people aren't even concerned about this shit. But if you ask me, I think
video camera on that shit.
Bro, if you ask me, I think that they're doing this shit right up on our nose. And it's like designed. They're keeping us asleep. They don't want us to talk about it. They keep throwing Young Thug and Cardi B at us to keep us fucking asleep. And when I ponder on these type of situations, right, I'm like, man, this shit is way more serious than people think it is. Because guess what? It could be your daughter next. It could be your wife next. They are snatching people up right underneath our eyes, and we ain't even thinking about this shit. Like Reese said, the girl went missing. Like, wait, did they ever find her body, Reese? She was in the freezer, right? She was dead in the freezer, right?
Yeah.
But
you talking about who? Kanika Jenkins?
Yeah, I think her organs was missing or something. I don't know.
No, there wasn't nothing wrong with her organs or nothing. She froze to death. She it wasn't that they didn't break the case. They had the video camera that took her it showed her walking all the way through the kitchen, and where it cut off at was where the freezer was. That's where it cut off at.
But did they ever find out who put it in the freezer? Who
she walked in the freezer according to the investigation. She walked in the freezer by herself. Yeah.
You believe that, JT?
I don't know what to believe, because there was no sign of. They tried to look. You can still look it up where they try to file a lawsuit against the hotel. None of that came because it showed that she was by herself.
Yeah.
She was by herself all the way till she got to the freezer, and she was high.
She was fucked up too.
She was fucked up, and she walked off.
That chick was
And
bouncing.
you got to remember
walls,
also, you have to also remember that when we're talking about these type of things, it's more of a community thing than anything else. Wasn't really nobody in her community worried about her. They was upstairs still partying. They let her the girls that she came with, they let her walk off. They didn't tell her mama until what? The day after. They already knew she came up missing. They knew everything about that. You could follow that whole story, bro. At first it seemed very strange at first, and then the more and more the stuff that came out was like, yeah, nah. That's why you ain't heard nothing else from it no more. They got a full investigation on that. Now, if you want to have a story where it's like, God damn, remember the young man that was at the high school? He was rolled up into that mat, and he came up missing, but he was in that mat. And then when they found him,
that was in Alabama, right?
In Alabama, when they found him, he didn't have no brain. They had newspaper. His organs were all taken, and they filled his head with newspaper, filled his chest cavities and everything else. Where the organs were, they had all newspaper in there. You got a lot of people like that. You have a lot of people. I mean, Detroit. You know what I mean? People we got missing in Detroit. But it's not just the missing people. Think about where you think these young gangsters that posing to be rappers. What do you think when they die? What do you think happened to their organs, bro? Ain't nobody worried about their organs.
That's the point I'm
Ain't
trying
nobody
to
worried
make.
about their organs.
No captivity.
So
the black market
license,
is really
you get the,
that really is real. It is real.
Yo,
People
when
come
you
up
get the
missing for
driver's
all kind of
license, you get
reasons.
the option to donate your organs too. They've always done that. So
Yeah, I mean, but
yeah.
yeah, you got. What I'm saying is that, but the thing is that when you do that, you will have a place like the what is it? The Gift of Life, right? They will come. They will let the family know exactly what organs you donated, when you donated. This ain't what's happening. We talk about a black market, and it's in the name of science. So, this is why I can understand why the perpetuation of communities killing one another, not just black communities, anybody in the United States, in the world right now. This is not just a United States problem. This is a world problem that we have. The black market is a very, very large, we talk about $1 trillion business, bro.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think that's what Hassan was saying too. Emperor Kojak say, yeah, it's too many missing in Detroit as well, man.
Entirely too many missing, and really nobody cared. Remember when they used to put your face on the milk cartons? That company used to sponsor that. You know what I'm saying? Now, just like you have Crime Stoppers and stuff like that, you got people that's trying to get these nonprofit organizations, because these are nonprofit organizations that's doing this. So the people are doing it. It's just not enough of us that's doing it. Like you said, there's not enough of us that care. So, until it happens to our family. That's why if you ever look at Crime Stoppers, listen, people don't care until it's their family. And what do they tell? They tell everybody in the neighborhood. Somebody know what happened. Everybody says the same thing. Somebody know what happened. Absolutely.
I think
so. You fall into that perpetuation. That's what it is.
I think when we go to talking about situations like this, people don't take it serious, because when you come up with let me see, ideas on why somebody might be missing and nobody's seen them missing, there's no footage of them missing, why an event like that would take place? When we go to talking about, okay, the organ thing's we've been talking about that. But when we talk about somebody might be missing because they're being cloned, right? Or tested for robot purposes, I think people don't really take situations like that serious, because it's almost like when you have conversations like that, it's almost like you can't even take it serious. Because a lot of people don't believe that they think it's just hearsay. And what you about to say, JT?
That's just because the movies are the movies have played a big part in that. When you see something like nowadays, man, you can see something that you've never seen. Like in my day, we ain't never seen some of the stuff I've seen on YouTube and Facebook. I've never seen a beheading until I saw it on Facebook.
YouTube.
I've never seen a mass shooting.
You never saw the beheading was on YouTube. That's what got YouTube popping, because MySpace was the dominant social media back then. But when they put that beheading on YouTube, that made YouTube go up.
But the first time I saw it was on Facebook, and maybe it did trickle from that. Yeah, because it was like a trend. It was the first one that I saw was a woman that supposedly had cheated on her husband, and
that's what Facebook
they had her in the woods. And my man literally grabbed her by her head and cut her. What's the name of that little cocaine country?
Colombia.
Colombia.
Yeah. Yeah, and
I was gonna say
it's
something
one of
else.
them damn countries. But yeah, and that was the first time I've ever seen something like that. And I was like, damn, and I'm a grown ass man. I was like, damn, I ain't never seen that. So I know that shit fucked with me, man, for a couple of months. And then
Hell yeah.
it started trending. It started trending, and now you see the mass shootings. Like they just had one that they just showed where these cats that, and I think it was in Colombia or somewhere like that. They was all outside, and these cats came up in and chopped that whole thing down. I mean, like it is graphic. So when you see
My nigga,
something
there's a
like
mass
that
shooting over here
nowadays,
like every other day.
I didn't hear you.
It's a mass shooting over here like every other day.
Yeah, I mean, I just, I'm from Detroit. I ain't never had to witness anything like that, bro. I've heard gunshots. I've seen the aftermath of it, but I've been in the military. I've seen the aftermath of a lot of things, and it wasn't normal. It's not like how people would treat it. I've literally seen after, a school shooting, and the aftermath of it is like it's another day, that's how people was just talking. I never reacted that way. So when to my man Freezy's point, a lot of people, man, it'll shock your ass and you don't even know you're being shocked. So when you're telling somebody about fucking cloning and they actually see some of that shit in front of their face, they still don't believe it. They're like, well,
that's the point I'm trying to make.
A doubt in their mind. It's a doubt in their mind. They're like, man, they got all this AI shit out here. They got motherfuckers that, they got camera tricks. They have a lot of things. So that's actually the plan. Understand this though. It's getting to a point, man, where it's literally turning into that movie, The Matrix. It's gonna be a time, bro, where you're not gonna have any perception of death. You're not gonna know what's real. You're not gonna know what's fake. This is where they go. Think about this. Robots and all that shit. All this high technology. It ain't nothing but it comes from a human mind. Or a collage of human minds. It's not like the shit just come out of thin air. This is human beings that's smart enough to do some shit. We all are smart.
You're too
but
smart.
You got some motherfuckers that have that capacity, man, where why you think these movies, dog, Star Wars, that shit is crazy than a motherfucker. You gotta be crazy out your mind to come up with some shit like that.
Yeah.
JT, I want to make y'all think about something. I don't think people have acknowledged this yet a lot. Okay, I'm in my 40s. When I was younger, the big thing was when somebody go missing is usually a child. Like my mom and dad always say, boy, when we go to the grocery store, you need to stay close. If somebody offer you some candy or a stranger, don't take nothing from strangers. It was always a child that was missing. Like JT say the back of a milk carton and stuff. Most of those was for children.
All of them were.
In this day and age, bro, man, they snatching grown ass niggas. That shit wasn't going on when I was young. When I was younger, grown people wasn't missing. I'm trying to get y'all to think about this. Like, listen,
not for more than a day.
If they were missing, it's because they probably had a drug habit or something. It done stole from mama purse or some shit.
Right,
like
it was warranted. It was warranted. It was in the nature of it. Yeah, I get you.
The only time I ever heard of a grown person getting kidnapped is if they had some type of money and somebody wanted to take that shit from them. And it was
shit like
exactly.
that.
That's the only time you hear a grown person get kidnapped. But at the same time,
not a nigga working at Home Depot.
Right?
Bus
drivers and shit.
You ever go to Walmart?
Right, yeah, just got off.
His car's still a lot at work.
You ever went to Walmart and see, like the missing person wall?
Yeah.
Why is it only in Walmart? You don't go to the supermarket and see it. You don't go anywhere else, but you always see it in Walmart. And it's every state that you go to, you always see that shit.
Bro, listen.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to. That's something for us to actually look at and see. What they're because, like I said, you have a lot of places that have these nonprofit organizations, and Yeah, I get what you're saying, but that's something to explore. Just that you just brought that up. That is something to explore. That's something to see. What is their, what is it that they're so interested? What's the interest in them being able to be the ones to put that up? Now you will see it. Now I know another place where the places I know is more fugitives than anything else. So you about right. You about right.
Some say Walmart have highways under them for trafficking.
No Cap-tivity.
Is that where you was leaning towards, Tipsy?
I didn't want to say it. I don't want to get your channel canceled, bro. I gotta keep my words. I gotta keep my words very, slightly, I gotta be very slightly with my words, man. I'm not trying to kick you cancel, bro. It's my first time up here with you.
Well, shit. Maybe I shouldn't have said that shit. God damn. But, okay. Travel One say, why aren't black men talking about this topic, this type of topic more often? Is it because it's not popular? I don't think it's just. I don't think it's just black men, Travel One. I don't think
everybody that was talking about this stuff
ass shaking or nothing like that. That's why.
They're all gone. I can tell you their names right now. Long list of people. They're all gone from YouTube.
Remember DJ Just Jay? You remember DJ Just Jay? I don't even know what happened to him. He used to talk. That was his whole thing. He was the children advocate. He was a guy. He had a podcast, and his podcast was based off of the missing children. Not only missing children, but children that were wrongfully killed by their parents and the loved ones. Children that were abused. All that. And he was speaking for the children. I don't even know what happened to that brother. You had all of that. Now,
I know where all of them are.
Travel One is just nitpicking because normally when you hear about this shit on YouTube, it's the men that's talking about it. It's the men that's talking about it.
Travel One, you heard that, Travel One? Huh? You heard that?
No Cap-tivity.
Shout out to Lucky Marie in the building, man.
You talking about it is Miss Lockhart.
Shout out to Lucky Marie in the building.
The only woman I ever heard talk about any of these little subjects is Miss Lockhart.
Hey, y'all, listen. Hold on, son. Make sure y'all go to Lucky Marie channel and subscribe if you haven't already. She has excellent content. Real talk. Go ahead, Hassan. What you about to say, bro?
No, I was about to say to JT, we can have an idea what happened to them. They could have, somebody could have got them. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But I mean, when you want to get the people to really pay attention to what's going on, man, I'm lost. We've been having people been trying to get communities involved for so many years, man, where it just get to a point to what Freezy was talking about. A lot of folks is just not caring enough, bro. It's not, and it's getting worse because you got an 18-year-old every day. You know what I'm saying? Got a 21-year-old every day. So, when you talking about, especially when you talking about somebody that had their whole life ahead of them, man, and they just came up missing, and then when they were found, did you find the story about that? About the one that the young man that was found?
Yeah, I read the story.
Did he have his organs intact?
I don't know. That's what I was meaning to ask. Either man Williams was the one that told me that he was found, and I had stated on the show I wished I would have asked him if they found him with his organs intact. But if anybody in the chat knows, this guy right here name is let me make sure I get his name right. His name is Yohanes Kidane. Yohanes Kidane. If anybody know when they did find his body, if they found him with his organs intact, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, man. I really want to know that, man.
You mind spelling it for you?
This dude was a damn Netflix engineer, bro. Go ahead. Somebody who was talking? Go ahead.
Yeah, so you guys are familiar with Redacted? The Redacted YouTube channel?
I heard about it. I heard about it.
Yeah, so the guy is him and his wife. It's a guy and his wife. He's an old newscaster. He basically I think it was like 2 years before the lockdown. he quit his job and just started working on YouTube. And he was like, I'm tired of telling lies, and all he does is tell the truth on his pages. He's been shut down about like 30 or 40 times already. So I'm assuming it's somewhat true.
Yeah.
That's
free
crazy,
speech ain't free. Free speech ain't free. Once you start hitting and you start getting traction, bro, on some stuff that really matters, they're gonna find a way to get you up out of here because now you a troublemaker. That's basically what
Freedom
it
of
is.
choice is an illusion.
Yeah, no doubt.
Freedom of choice is a complete illusion. Trust me.
They trying to keep everybody partying. I'm a strong believer. I'm a strong believer in, you know, in the near future, bro. As soon as we get about 4 or 5 more generations up, man, it's gonna be terrible for these folks. I'm out. I'm already. Most of us gonna be checked out. But when I tell you, bro, think about this. It's already in the next 10 years. You're gonna have people that's gonna be driving cars and they won't even know shit. You got it right now. They don't even know how to get 5 miles away from point A. They don't even know how to get back home without using the GPS. This is how fucked up it is now. You got it like that now. You got college students, bro. College students. They go to college, they get lost when their phone died because they ain't got a GPS on their damn phone. Now they don't know where they at.
JT, was you
That's
listening
crazy.
when I was talking about the subway platform earlier?
I didn't hear that, bro.
So I got pictures in my phone, right, of me on the subway platform in Philly at rush hour with 100 people on the platform, and I'm the only one not on my device. I mean, the joke is I am on my device because I'm taking a picture of them, but you know, I'm not on my device when I'm out in public. I got my shit on the swivel. But literally 100 people on one platform, all looking at a device, and I'm literally the only person not on the device. I got at least a dozen pictures like that, right? So the reason why I brought that up is I don't know how old you are, right? But I'm 53. Now, when my generation was the only generation that was smarter than their kids and their parents, right? So when we die, when all of us die, which is going to happen in the next 30 years,
yeah,
this whole planet is going to be run by bots, human bots.
Well, I'm 3 years behind you, bro. I'm 50 years old, so I'm right there with you.
Man, you remember when you used to have to go outside and look for your friends?
Yes.
You didn't know where they
go
were.
over there and
Come out of here. You didn't know where they were. How? How would you know?
How would you know?
Three-eyed raven? Fuck.
Wasn't nobody shooting you, wasn't nobody pinging you. Shoot me your addy. Shoot me your location. Wasn't no shoot me my location. We had to find where the fuck you at. You know how we, but check this out. How we actually get to them? Because we talk to other friends. You seen Tone? Nigga, I just saw Tone. He was just over there, him and Reg and them, they went over to such and such. And you just follow the trail. And you eventually find him. Wasn't no calling him up, shoot me your location, or none of that shit.
And when you get there, they might be gone, and then somebody will tell you where they went. You might have to walk another mile. You get a flat tire on your bike, you off.
But you live. But you lived. You lived.
Yo,
absolutely.
What's going on,
Wasn't no fucking helmets. Why the fuck I didn't have a helmet when I had a bike? Nobody gave a fuck.
If you get a chance to go on the redacted YouTube page real quick.
All right. Y'all know about the 2,000 children. He says 2,000 children missing in Maui, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
He say Oprah buying up the land. What y'all think Oprah buying up the land?
Maybe, man. I've lived in Hawaii for 2 years, man. Maui is small. It's smaller than a small town in America, yo. You wouldn't believe how small that shit is.
Yeah.
How you spell
I heard
with
about
that?
that. I heard
How you spell it, Tipsy?
RED ACTED.
RED what?
ACTED.
Redacted.
ED. Okay. Redacted.
It's a good time to be alive, though, man. You're gonna see some crazy shit.
That channel right here, bro. I wake up to it every morning. And
well, the United States is the largest trafficker of children in the world.
Ooh.
I don't think I can.
Yeah,
I don't think I can show
hold
that.
on.
I don't think I can show that,
Just
Tipsy.
play the audio. You don't need to
That's
show
a
it. Just
fact
play the
for real,
audio.
for real.
I don't
But
think
you
I can
can get
show
away
that
with it
because
because you got all the
it's
freedom
a
and rights in America.
no. It's a big channel. It's a big
No,
channel.
he could. I don't think he was flagging me, honestly, because he likes to expose the truth. He'd rather like that just in case.
This channel huge,
So
yo.
you can shut out a few
It's
times,
but it's
You probably want to, hey Freezer, you probably want. This is my thing. You probably want to look it over before you share it with everybody.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
or
Well,
you can
this
try to
the
get
thing.
in contact with him and put up another show, you know?
What?
Yeah.
What the thing about it is, I've had issues with huge channels that's got millions of subscribers. They don't play, bro. Them motherfuckers don't play.
Yeah. Would you be flagged for the audio?
Yeah, especially for audio. That's how they get you at first. That's how
I
the software
think
gets you.
speed it up. I think you have to speed it up though for the audio.
Yeah, he could either speed it up or he could change the tone.
Let
You
me
have to-
see.
you
Hold
have to
on. Let
change
me
the-
see.
Put a beat
You have to
behind
make
it.
it unrecognizable.
My bad, bro. I don't wanna be a part of your whatever.
No, it
issue,
ain't
bro.
your fault. I'm just saying. I'm just making a judgment call. But hold on. Let me see
I just
something.
love conversations like this. The pussy and big conversations got kind of tired. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Which video? Did you have a video in mind? Cause he got a bunch of them on his motherfucker.
He had one that came out like 2 days ago, and it says he's exposing the hidden U.S. child concentration camps.
Let me see.
Damn.
The third
Yo,
video.
censorship is a yo. They got the president off of YouTube. Damn. We saw a U.S. president get kicked off of YouTube.
Right. That's crazy, ain't it?
Forget kicking out.
Kicked off of YouTube, kicked off of Twitter, Facebook. They was like, you can't be on shit.
Most powerful man on earth.
If you go right to the redacted YouTube page and you go hit videos, it's the fourth video.
Used as sex slaves. Well, the United States is the largest trafficker of children in the world. Children that are illegally kidnapped, brought across the U.S.-Mexico border, are then sold off to mostly wealthy Americans, used as sex slaves, and worse, if you can imagine, worse than that. It's happening, and the corporate media, of course, is largely ignoring the story for whatever reason.
What you said, Reed?
Pause it. So, you notice he said the Mexican border, right?
You heard that shit? That shit was going faster than a motherfucker.
You ready for this? That was the real reason Trump wanted the wall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was all part of his speech, his inaugural speech.
Pick your brain, bro.
Yeah.
Reese, I need to pick your brain one day, bro. Trust me.
And they refuse to touch the story. And when they do, they briefly touch it, and then it disappears. You can't find links on their website. It vanishes very mysteriously when they cover these stories. Many of these kids, these children, are kept in hidden concentration camps in the United States. Yes, I said it. Hidden concentration camps in the United States. We showed you one of these facilities a few months ago here on Redacted, a Walmart facility, former Walmart facility in Brownsville, Texas.
Man, y'all finna get me. Y'all finna get me fucked up in this motherfucker, man.
Hey, Freezy.
Walmart.
No Cap-tivity.
Hey, Freezy.
Go ahead, bro.
You know them UFO reports? They had the congressional UFO reports.
Yeah.
And well, the head of the CIA dude, he was talking about how these rogue groups kind of sprung out of this technology that the government had, and they went underground for real.
Mm-hmm.
And now they start like developing the shit they sell for real. Well, that's what I was thinking. That a lot of these rogue groups for real that's going underground, they got all this military money, but they not under military, like they not under paperwork for real. That's who doing it.
Contractors.
You feel me?
Well, yeah.
I feel you. I'm thinking about this shit. Hold on, y'all. Listen.
And how did that process
I
unfold?
know
Can
you
you
know
explain that?
about that.
Because they got the technology.
We get phone calls.
So if you think about some kind of technology where they using some kind of like levitation type shit in the military, and that's already rogue, but they take that aircraft or whatever and it crash and somebody else discover it and the military come in and they take that underground, that's another rogue operation. You feel me?
I'm taking my
Ain't no
gun
telling how
and
many of them it is.
taking my gun and
And we got Bitcoin out now.
No Cap-tivity.
Y'all better take y'all gun in Walmart, man. They gonna take your ass. You better not go to the bathroom.
Talk about that crypto, right? Hello?
What you say, Tipsy?
Yo, you all right? So talking about the crypto, right?
Yeah.
You remember XRP Ripple?
Yeah.
Look at the activities on that now. They all of a sudden they're taking back their
Well, they just won their case not too long ago too, right?
all of a sudden, right? How long have they been fighting for that case? Almost 5 years now?
It's been about 4 or 5 years.
All of a sudden now? Come on, man. It's all right there for us to look at it, but we're not.
I should have bought me some of that shit, man.
My Coinbase is loaded up. I haven't even touched that card in months.
XRP up over the day. It's up 47%. It's at 47%. 47 cents. Sorry.
It's 47
which is
cents.
0.7%.
It's been going back and forth between 40 to 70 cents over the past 2.5 months now.
Right.
So it's just, it's a few things, like I work in finance, so I see a couple of things that I'm not supposed to see all the time. The previous company I used to work for, I used to have to go into like high-end buildings, like the treasury, medical buildings, stuff like that. So I've seen some things I shouldn't have seen. I had to sign papers before I left the job, shit like that,
Right now, as far as like the 2024 presidential election, word is that Trump is a major leader in the polls, man. Who do y'all think? First of all, I want to ask y'all this question. He just got booked in Atlanta at Cook County Jail. I mean, not Cook County, but Fulton County Jail. Him and about 17 of his associates. Then he's also fighting the indictment as far as like the phone, the famous phone call to the U country called C's or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think and this for the people watching in the crowds, in the clouds. Do y'all think that Trump is going to do any jail time? And do you think he has a fighting chance to make it back into the presidential seat?
I need to make it back into the presidential seat, bro. He's the leader. The reason all this shit is being done is because they know this motherfucker. They ran out of tricks. This the last trick. If they don't do this, the only other trick they got is to try to assassinate him. That's it. This their last trick. This the hat trick right here. If this shit don't work, and that motherfucker think about this, bro. It's more than him being the president, bro. He only gonna do 4 years. He only did 4 years last time. He only gonna do 4 years. Look at Biden. Biden only doing 4 years. It's not just about that. It's way more than being a president. We talking about a billionaire, bro. We ain't talking about somebody that inspired to be a goddamn councilman. Then he went from being a councilman to being the mayor. From mayor, went to, Senate and all this other shit. Now he's president. This been a motherfucker that's been the man for a long goddamn time. When I say about a man, he was a motherfucker to show people what America was. It was dirty, it was grimy, it was true, it was beautiful at the same motherfucking time. That's what he showed America.
He did it in Atlantic City back in the day.
But
Hold on, Tissa. Shout out to my sis Jet Core in the building.
No Cap-tivity.
Go ahead, Tipsy.
All right, so for the time that he was in office, did you notice like the shift in the nation was complete? Everybody was on their moves, but at the same time, like all the backlash that he was getting, who was he mainly getting it from? Not men.
Yeah.
He was getting it from the women. Because he basically said that I'm gonna clear the swamp. When he started clearing the swamp, certain things started being removed from them, like here and there. Yeah. Certain laws were he was moving what needed to be moved around.
Why you think the women hate Trump, man?
Because
they hate him because they gaslit him on that dumbass story with the porn star.
Grabbing by the pussy.
He was about to put him back in the house. That's what they saw when they saw Trump in power.
Hassan look like he got a lot he wanted. What you got to say about that, Hassan?
No, because see, Trump is playing with their money. Those billionaires, whoever they may be, they're not gonna fuck that. They don't give a fuck about Trump. They'll do like JT said. There's one. That's if he doesn't go to prison, there's one thing left. They did it to JFK. So Trump, I don't know, man. He needs to watch out.
Y'all think they finna get
It's
Trump
all
up out of
about-
here?
No captivity.
It's not about being. It's not about just being president. It's something else that's attached to it. Because if it's just him being the fucking president, you know how many they had Jimmy Carter as the fucking president. He didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy, and he was the nicest goddamn person ever, and that's why he couldn't be fucking president because he was too fucking nice.
This is the first president that was actually doing something. He did his job.
Right. So
He was in
it's
a
not
vice-
they but they got this whole thing about Trump is racist, and then he's a grab him by the pussy man. It's like this story they made up of this dude. It's like
let me ask you a question.
I lived during a time when Trump was
At
like
Tyson
really,
fights in
you
the
know,
10th row with niggas
right.
around.
He was the
money.
yeah.
In rap videos and
He
shit.
was a tycoon,
Who
and
cries
he was
about racism the
always
most?
he was
Who cries
always
about
like
racism
he was.
racism the most?
I didn't
My
hear
bad.
you.
Who cries about racism the most? Men or women? No,
Women
men
do.
or women?
Women.
It's the
Who cries
woman.
about racism the most? Or isms itself the most? Men or women?
Women, right? The liberal women.
All right. Put one and two together. They didn't want to go back to where they were supposed to be. They want to continue the fuckery and continue tearing this country down as it is being done right now.
Man, do y'all remember when the gas was $1.95 when Trump was in office?
I remember when that shit was 186 in Michigan. It was
It
was good. It was beautiful.
Got
Like,
150.
like
Yeah,
it a lot.
okay.
I
There was
don't.
no
That's why I
wars on
tell
the
people
planet Earth
I'm
when
way
Trump
more
was in office.
involved. I'm way more involved, man, with what's happening locally in my district, in my state, than I am, you know, in the United States. I am looking at it, but I'm like, shit. I'm looking at these crooked ass fucking judges we got in our motherfucking city. You dig what I'm saying? In our districts that's over here in Michigan. We had a bunch of motherfuckers that had no business being in goddamn office as goddamn judges. Motherfuckers out there worried about who gonna be the fucking president. You better find out who the fuck gonna put your ass in prison for life. You better find out who gonna be taking your fucking house when that motherfucker get put in damn foreclosure. You better find out who the fuck is gonna be raising your state taxes, goddammit. These motherfuckers ain't looking at none of that. That's why I'm looking like shit, nigga.
Dumb motherfuckers.
Well, honestly, how do you
Third time this nigga fell, man. Fourth time.
It ain't. I don't think Biden got too much
we
long.
tripping
y'all.
off of these. Let me tell you something. We tripping off of these old motherfuckers that's holding on to these motherfucking these goddamn offices. Let me tell you something. We gonna start having a bunch of fucking Kamala Harrises. We gonna have a bunch of them clowns now. We gonna start having, because everybody they out there talking about these old motherfuckers. Wait till we get these young stupid motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about office. Where do you get them motherfuckers? You gonna be like, God damn, I remember it was a day where we had motherfuckers that was 99 years old and they was still in the fucking Senate and they was still, now you gonna have motherfuckers don't give a fuck. All they gonna be doing is talking about being a fucking congressman. Motherfuckers gonna be having all kind of stupid shit on, wearing Chuck Taylors and shit. Motherfuckers gonna be having jerseys on and shit. It's, man, look, it's already getting there. It's already getting there. You ain't gonna
See,
have
this is what I
nobody
think gonna happen
at
though.
least motherfuckers had something. Listen what I'm telling you. At least motherfuckers believed in something. You got a bunch of motherfuckers that don't believe in shit now. And they gonna be in our fucking offices. Yep. Man, I'm telling y'all, if y'all ain't never seen that damn movie, and it is a silly ass movie, but man, Idiocracy, if you never seen it, please watch that dumbass movie. And you gonna see what the fuck I'm talking about. Just like what you were just saying, Freezy, you were just saying it. That's why I was telling you, people don't believe this shit will happen. They don't believe this shit will happen. Remember when they was calling a lot of us conspiracy theorists, and now the shit we talking about is coming to fruition, and motherfuckers now they looking at it in shock. I can't believe that we got somebody over here. Dog, we got motherfuckers that lie to you dead in your fucking face. Dead in your fucking face. And then come back and say, I didn't say that. On national TV.
Yep.
That's how it's like, damn. And you know why it's not gonna be good? Because you're not gonna have enough people giving a fucking caring. They're gonna be too fucking high. They're not even getting high like they used to. High used to be a feeling that you get that was not the norm of your day. It wasn't your whole normal day. Now, the average American, they're high all fucking day. So for them to be sober, it's like them being high. That's how that shit's starting to be. If they're doing this shit, man, you got motherfuckers, it's gonna be at a point where people just don't give a fuck. You don't even get weed. Having weed ain't even being high no more. We talk about motherfuckers that be on all kind of other shit now. And they dying from it left. Now, I gotta tell you, now you got stupid ass pharmacists, street pharmacists. They can't whip up a batch of nothing no more. This niggas is just eyeballing this shit, killing everybody in the motherfucking vicinity. Ain't making no money. These dumbass, we got dumbass dope dealers now.
They just throwing fentanyl on that shit, man.
Yeah, killing everybody. Now who we gonna sell to?
Everybody's popping pills. Remember, we got Molly and all that shit is 20 years old now, and ecstasy and all that shit. It's 20 years old. All these niggas you see on this panel in their 30s is high off of that shit. They all took it. Every last one of them. That's too.
That's what's gonna be in office.
All of them.
The only thing they gonna have to do to be president is take an ass fab test. That's all they gonna have to do.
Operating heavy equipment. They gonna be cops, soldiers. They gonna fuck this planet up quick.
I trust a robot before I trust some of these goddamn kids.
The robot's gonna be dumb. The motherfucker that make the robot gonna be dead. Now you got niggas trying to fix them old ass robots because they can't create nothing new no more. Because all the motherfuckers that was creating shit is dead. So now you got motherfuckers that's going right back. What? It's gonna go right back to the Stone Age. You have motherfuckers can't do shit, bro.
Hunter gatherers.
Lazy as fuck. You right. Lazy as fuck. You ain't lying. Niggas be lazy.
Cars and trains laying around with vines growing on them and shit. It's lions and shit in the cities.
The White House gonna be dingy as hell.
You gonna see wolves in the city.
Right. You ain't gonna even see no grass. That shit gonna be. You gonna just see motherfucking trails of motherfuckers just walking across the grass and shit. It's just gonna be fucked up, man. It's gonna be like a big ass parking lot.
Humankind is devolving too fast at an alarming rate.
Yeah.
It's devolved. Nobody gives a fuck about anybody. Nobody cares about old people, midgets, kids, nothing. Women,
nothing.
You said a midget?
Nobody gives a fuck.
They're making it.
I just seen a midget the other day,
but they're making it so you don't have to think. You don't have to think.
Nope.
Nigga, they got a car that's a cell phone. That should tell you enough right there. You ain't got to drive it. You ain't got to. All you got to do is say what destination you go. It's going to calculate the shit. It's going to do everything for all you got to do is sit your dumb ass in the car. And when it tell you that it's there, you can get out the car and do whatever the fuck you going to do. That's what's going to happen.
I test drove a Benz, right? And the guy said he had to accompany, he had to stay with me on the test drive, right? He drove it first. Because the shit, you had to like read a book and study the shit to operate the motherfucker, right? We on the expressway. This nigga hits one button, and I'm not making this up. The Benz was racing by itself. It was going around the other cars, my nigga, and speeding up to get around them. And we were sitting back with our hands folded like this. It only did it for 1 minute, though. And then he had like a little alarm went off in the car, and he had to put his hand back on the wheel. But for about 45 seconds, I couldn't believe what I was looking at, man.
I believe
that's gonna be crazy, man. Where you ain't gonna need a license to drive no more. Damn, that's gonna be crazy than a motherfucker. I ain't hear you.
People are really doing that right
Yeah.
Freezy.
Look, the seats ain't gonna be. They not gonna be facing the road. They gonna be facing each other and shit.
Like a
Go
bar.
ahead.
And then you got to think
Curtains on
about
the
war.
goddamn right. You got curtains
War
on your
gonna be
goddamn
different.
windshield.
Hey, even war gonna be different. They got the exoskeletons, so it's like a suit, some shit you put on, help you run faster, you jumping higher, you swimming, all that shit.
Hey,
They
dig
got
this,
it.
y'all.
You feel
Hey,
me?
listen, I'm an old nigga, right? So before all this rims and all this other shit, niggas that got money used to buy vans, right?
Yes,
Hook 'em up.
Uh,
Niggas used to have
Yes, custom
bathrooms and
vans.
thrones and they shit. one nigga had a throne as his driving seat, dog. The shit spun all the way back around. He had a big screen TV in the back, and back in the day, a big screen TV was about this wide in the back. It wasn't flat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It had a picture tube in it. That's what
Niggas had sheepskin around they motherfucking steering wheel.
Have y'all ridden in a car that was self-driven before?
I did that Benz.
You trusted that shit?
I didn't do it, but the guy from the dealership did.
I don't be trusting that
I
shit.
didn't.
I don't
I
trust
haven't.
that
Not
shit.
yet. Not yet. I'm man. Listen, I'm not enthused on it. I still like motorcycles, and I like muscle cars. You know what I'm saying? So that shit takes gasoline. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about.
They got some joints coming out in the next like 5 years. They're already testing them out right now. They call VTOLs. Basically, so it's like a giant drone that you can just ride on and shit, or sit inside of it. So they basically had the flying cars coming out soon.
Oh,
boy. I understand why. You ever had an old person that still was pissed off that they was still on Earth? I know why now. I know exactly why now. You have motherfucking 93 years old and it was like, you're like, why you so mad? You know, Mr. Chuck? You like, cause I'm still fucking here. I done outlived everybody I love. I don't like none of you motherfuckers. That's why they get so grumpy. They like, y'all full of shit. Y'all some stupid motherfuckers.
Angry all the time, bro.
Hell yeah. I done outlived. Think about it. I'm 92 years old. Shit, my wife, she died when we was in our 70s and shit. I done outlived all my fucking children. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got shit. Damn near all my goddamn grandchildren because they done killed each other off. You know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious. My grandfather and my grandmother both passed away at the age of 56.
Mr. He said, what if it don't want to let you out the damn car?
No Cap-tivity.
Y'all ever thought about that?
Robot shit. Hey,
That's
now
like,
your ass gonna really come
like
up missing. They
Demolition
just gonna, hey, Freezy.
Demolition
That's
Man
how
with
they
the
gonna
dude
start
on?
really getting niggas. They gonna be self-abducting.
Hey, you know the McLarens, right? In the McLaren, if the battery go bad, you will be trapped in that bitch.
Hell yeah.
That's like that shit, Demolition Man. When you remember when Wesley started doing some shit and he got locked in the car, he had to break out of that shit.
Yeah. Hey, Freezy, I'm about to drop down, yo.
Okay, bro. Okay. I appreciate.
listen.
Hey, Reese, I appreciate you, bro.
I sent you another
Much love,
email,
man.
right?
Yeah.
The email is a documentary. Don't even say the name of that shit on this channel.
Okay.
But watch it. That shit is heavy, dog.
Okay.
But do not talk about it here.
All right.
I think I already know what he sent you.
All
man.
right, bro.
Yeah. Send it to him.
All right, Reese.
All right, I think you know. I know you sent it.
All right,
already.
Reese. Yeah.
Much love, Reese.
That shit.
Yeah, man. That is so. Look, Freezy, it ain't even nothing to be even scared about, bro. It's inevitable, man. The world always evolve into some bullshit or some great shit. It is what it is. I'm one of those dudes that just don't think the world gonna end. I think it's just the end of how we look at shit. There's always gonna be some other bullshit that's gonna be here, man. We some old motherfuckers as humans. We old as shit, and it's been a lot of shit that done try to take our ass out. You think, nigga, smallpox was on a motherfucking rampage at one time. You had goddamn syphilis on a rampage at one time. You got all kind of shit that was on a rampage. The first SARS that they had, that motherfucker took a whole nation out. We talk about goddamn COVID-19 shit. There's some shit, dog, that wasn't no cure for it. Now all we got to do is take a motherfucking drug. But this is that thing where we talk about. Why is people getting their organs taken? Why are people being, I always say it's for the sake of scientists.
Man, why are all these grown ass people being missing?
No captivity.
Grown and missing.
Think about how many.
Kids.
Think about how many people. Think about how many people sacrificed their life was sacrificed in order for us to have all these type of medicines and cures and shit like that. You know how dirty that shit is? That's a dirty fucking game, bro. The medicine game is a dirty fucking game. And we're the ones that we get sacrificed. We're the ones that get sacrificed for that shit. It's not, I don't think that a lot of shit that happens to us, like that type of shit, that what we think is mysterious, I don't think it's for just shits and giggles. I think it's for someone else's, a greater cause. It's just a dirty motherfucking thing. I know for a fact that, do you think about this, bro. Do you really think that all these folks that die, that they just keep their organs inside their body?
No.
As soon as they got you for a certain amount of time as a John Doe, you know damn well if they can save some of those organs, or at least they can use it for studying or something like that, they're gonna use that shit, bro.
I believe that.
That's not too far-fetched right there. So when you start talking, it's a lot of other things that we have to start exploring when we start talking about that, because it's entirely too many people that come up missing in the world. It's just in the United States, man, you would think that you would have more people that care. But, what do you do? Other than do what you're doing.
That's the whole reason why, I chose to have this show today, because I just feel like, I sat back and pondered on all of this shit. I'm looking at these grown ass people being missing now, like, and looking at the robots and shit. And people just going about their life like it ain't nothing. Like, it's like, JT, you already know when we was younger, bro, if this same shit was happening back then, this shit would cause a fucking frenzy. But it's like we so desensitized. I don't know if it's because of the movies that we watch, or I don't know what's going on. But
well, let me ask you this. I don't think do you remember the Atlanta killer?
Yeah.
Killed all them little boys in Atlanta? Yeah. Do you think that he actually killed all of? Do you think it was him that actually did? Because he's still alive and he still maintains his innocence. Do you think that he did that? Do you think that they did when they found some of them kids? Do you think the ones that were found? Do you think that they looked and seen if their organs were intact and anything? That motherfucker still living, dog. He's still living.
That dude was a record producer or something, wasn't he, or some shit like that?
No, he wasn't no record producer. He was
a radio station host or some shit.
I have to look at it. I have to look at his shit again. I just know that this motherfucker. You would have thought that they would have killed this motherfucker off or something,
right?
But he's still living, bro, and he's still. Somebody did. You can probably look up the interview that he had. They had an interview with him. Man still maintains his fucking innocence.
That's crazy, man. World class, what's going on, bro? What you got to say on this topic, man?
Topic.
We talking about these grown. We talking about how back in the day it used to be only little kids missing. Now we got grown ass motherfuckers missing.
That's because some of the grown people that's taking the little kids got to be missing to keep in them.
Say it again, world class. I ain't hear you.
Some of these people that are missing gotta be missing because they participating in the children being missing.
You think so?
Absolutely.
No captivity.
I ain't thought of it. And they outside of United States jurisdiction when they go missing for real. So a lot of them, they say about 200 people every 20 years go missing. That's reported for real. Well, that's about like 10 people every year on average. It's more than that. We already know it's more than that.
It's hard to get a search warrant or a warrant arrest for a dead person.
On these cruise ships, and that shit crazy.
Well, fellas, man, I'm about to get ready to wrap it up, man, because I'm scared. Y'all hey, man, I ain't fucking with y'all no more.
I feel you. I feel
I
you.
ain't fucking with y'all no more. Y'all might be robots or some shit.
Wait, you brought the shit up, freezing shit.
Don't be scared,
Listen,
Freezy. Good, bro.
it's only one light skinned person up here, so we pretty safe.
I'm looking at Tipsy down there. Tipsy, you looking a little suspect. You like turn your face to the side. I'm saying like you got a battery in your ear or something. I'm trying to check you out, dog.
Like you said. Mad head, bro. That's all it is.
No, man, listen, I'm gonna let y'all get y'all last words in, man. Hey, man, I enjoyed y'all, man, and I appreciate y'all hitting the panel, man. Really, real talk, man. Anybody can go. I'm gonna let y'all get y'all last words in. For matter of fact, I'm gonna start with Hassan, man, cause Hassan been nice today. He been letting a lot of people talk, so I'm gonna start with Hassan. Go. What you got to say, Hassan?
Well, all I gotta say, all this stuff that we hearing is business, is money. They don't give a damn about us. We just gotta really pay attention to all this. I mean, that's all. That's what it comes down to: is big money, billionaires, and military people and high places. They plan this shit. They know what they're doing. Don't tell me they're innocent or they don't know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna pray for everybody. Hopefully, we get to live a couple more years, unless they don't come after us. You know, if people talk about this, they go missing. So, so watch out, people. Pay attention and watch out for everything. And watch your back. Too.
Bro, I'm finna be watching for real now. Especially y'all showed me that damn lifeguard. That shit fucked me up. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all.
Real talk.
Joshua, what you got to say? What's your last word, Joshua?
Oh shit, I ain't got shit to say for real. I ain't nobody. I mean, the Bible say it all for real, don't it? We lofty. There will come times where we become lofty and we become spoiled and we have more than enough and we don't know what we want because we got everything. Like I think the Bible said enough. Like there will become times where we lose everything and we get it back, and we lose everything and we get it back. We forget God, we remember Him. We forget God, we remember Him. Or Israel go into slavery, they come out, they get spoiled, they go back into slavery. They come out, they get spoiled, they go back into slavery. All the same story.
That's awesome, bro. I really, man, damn, I appreciate that one right there. I appreciate that one.
Like that. I actually like that shit. That shit's dope.
Yeah, y'all liked that one now. I liked it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. God damn, nah, shit. We're gonna go world class. What you got to say, man? What's your last words on this shit, man?
About the children missing. Hey, man.
The children missing. The goddamn robots looking like people. The times that we living in right now. All that shit.
Many people look like robots. It starts again, same corny cliche thing. It starts at the home. People are not getting access to these children without help of the parents and the guardians. So that's what's happening now. That's the grassroots. Everybody knows it. These females around, especially in this country, they're participating in child trafficking. So that's the start. Don't seem like we got a lot of time left. I don't know, maybe it's less than 100 years before this thing fall apart. So I'll quote a man that was who life was taken. Kind of similar to these type of conversations. His name is Dr. Miles Monroe. He said the richest place on the planet is the graveyard, because people take all their talents, all their gifts, all their ideas, all their inventions with them to the casket. So one of the call to actions he had was leave it empty. So every bit of talent that you got, every song that you got in your head, every idea that you got in your head, leave it here. Don't take it with you.
Dope.
And you know what I say, man, there ain't but two classes on this planet that we've been through. You're a world class or you're out class. And the question is not which class do you want to live in. The question is which class are the ones coming behind you deserve for you to die in. On your feet or on your knees. Respect the craft. Noble.
That's right.
No Cap-tivity.
Y'all get too deep for freezing, man. Real talk. Hey, listen. JT, What you get it to us, bro? What you got to say, man? What's your last words on this thing?
Shit, man, I just enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed the conversation, man. I like getting in a lot of these deep conversations. Let me tell you something. I try to find simplicity in some of this shit, man, because it'll make your ass go fucking crazy. We can come with all kind of so-called conspiracy theories, but we can also come up with a bunch of shit where they got a lot of doctrine that back a lot of this shit up, right? So, I mean, my whole thing is that I don't worry about all that shit, man. You shouldn't, Freezy. Shit, you said God got you, right?
Yeah, I just be fucking all day. Can't touch me, man. I'm live forever.
No captivity.
What we
Can't
do.
touch me, man.
We enjoy it. We enjoy this life until we can't enjoy it again. I done seen too many old people happy and angry. I want to be one of the happy motherfuckers. You know what the happy motherfuckers is? The old ones that's happy?
What that?
It's the ones with Alzheimer's. That's the happy ones.
Yeah.
The one that got all their follicles.
I down to need that
Those
shit
are the
right now.
I'm trying to tell you, the one that, if you ever sat down with a family member that has Alzheimer's, an older one, they happy, bro. They don't remember everything.
They always have them smiles on their face too, don't they?
It's here for the thug.
They don't remember all that shit. They don't remember.
They
They ain't
got their
taking none of
teeth.
that shit. Just like what World Class was just saying. You better leave that shit here. You can't take it with you, bro. You can't. You take that, no. Especially when you talk about knowledge, you better get that shit away. Better get that to somebody.
That's a fact.
Because at the end of the day,
Knowledge
look,
will always be free. Always free.
No captivity.
I'm trying to do shit where I can stay sane enough until it's time for me not to be sane no more. And I want to be happy and don't remember none of this shit. When I go, I want to go on out with a bang, baby. That way.
Let's get it.
It's here for the thug.
Go. I'm done.
Tisha, man, what you drinking? You drinking on some damn tequila or some vodka? I already know it. Tito, I already know it, boy. That's that good shit too.
Can't go wrong with Tito's though.
That shit ain't, hold that bottle up. It ain't AI generated, is it? Let me see it.
Nah, it's just, I drank a lot.
I gotta make sure. I gotta watch over it. I gotta watch you.
Yeah.
Watch
Oh, that's that hard shit though. Let's go put him on his ass.
Man, Tisha, man, what you gonna leave us with, bro?
Yeah, just don't be afraid to read a book. Just pick something that's like out of your interest on the norm. Stop listening to all this bullshit ass music. Go back to the 90s if you want to play some music. That's the best time ever. Most inspiration ever. And that's when like everybody's actually like lyrical, saying something, There's a lot of hidden gems in those songs also. Yeah, also look at technology. I stay on technology all the time. I look into army technology. Anything that has to do with like, safety. And keep your eyes open.
That's a fact.
You never know, you might catch somebody glitching on you right next to you.
No captivity.
Like Mad Max. Not Mad. What was his name? It wasn't Mad Max. It was called He's a V. Y'all remember that guy? Somebody gonna say it in a his name was Max, but I don't think it was Mad Max. It was Max.
I know exactly who you're talking about. I just can't think of the name. Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about.
At that time, he was supposed to be like this animated comedian. They used to come in. The only time you see him was on the.
His name was Max.
It was Max, but it was not Mad. Mad Max was the movie.
I thought it was just Max.
Head Max, the white dude with the robot head.
Yeah.
Head Max.
Headroom. What did
glitch out and all that? Yo, trust me, they're coming. In fact, you ever heard what's the name of the show? It was an old European comedy. They used to be in space. They had like a Catman and all that shit. They had a hologram.
I was just watching some shit like they had it. It was
Like Space Jet or Ghost Jet or some shit like that.
It was some shit. It's in space. It's a red jet and something.
Yeah.
Something.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, that show right
They
there.
was like
Trust me.
behind a
When
podium and shit.
I grew up watching that from Jamaica, and I came to the U.S. and continued watching it. And it's like, a lot of stuff that they were talking about from the beginning of it is playing out right now, and they continuously use the same script over and over. If you look at everything, it's the same script over and over. Pay attention, bro.
What my man
Pay
just
attention.
said. It was exactly what he said. You win, you get it, you lose it. Start all over again. Do all the things, you struggle, you get it, you lose it.
Same script. And
Yes, sir.
remember all the time, it's only a conspiracy until the truth comes out.
There you go.
Man, I wanna say thank you to everybody, man. Everybody that's came on the panel, man. I want to thank all y'all for coming on this panel, man, and contributing. It's always like I'm always humble, cause y'all don't gotta spend y'all ain't gotta waste y'all time with freezing, man. You know what I'm saying? But I really appreciate it, man. And this been a great show. I share the same sentiments as Miss Piggy. She said this was a great show. I love to hear mature men about things with substance. Great job, guys.
No Cap-tivity.
Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the main room, man. I'm gonna drop y'all down and I'm gonna take us on out, man. Hey, love, man.
G.
Love all y'all.
All right, brothers. Pleasure meeting y'all, bro.
Pleasure.
This has been a great show, man. Great show, very enlightening. I want y'all to remember, I want y'all to remember a lot of stuff that's been covered, man. Real talk. I want y'all to understand that we're living in pivotal times, right?
Crazy.
Hold on, Hassan. Let me take us out.
Oh, my bad.
And I want y'all to know this right here. We have to be more cautious now than ever. When you leave your house and when you go to Walmart, when you go to CVS, huh? When you go to a fast food restaurant, all I'm asking all of my No Cap crew to do is one thing. Be more conscious, be more aware of your surroundings, be more aware of the people that you're surrounded by. Right? As y'all can see, we showed a video earlier of a lifeguard. A white woman that was a lifeguard, but a black woman pointed her out and recognized that she was a damn robot. A lifeguard. And she looked at realistic. Right? I want y'all to just pay attention to what's going on.
No Cap-tivity.
Y'all know I got to leave y'all with something, right? This right here, let me see. This comes to us from 1 John 4:1. This is a very important scripture. And I want y'all to pay attention. I want to bless y'all this evening. It has a lot to do with testing the spirits. We know that these robots that we talked about, they don't got no spirits, no real spirits. They just ran by intelligence, artificial intelligence, that is.
No Cap-tivity.
But how do we navigate? How do we navigate through all of this madness? Well, here it is. It say, beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. It's a lot of them out in the world right now. We full of them. And I'm going to tell you right now, some of those false prophets, they are AI.
No Cap-tivity.
Robots. I want to say I love y'all, man. This has been another edition of No Cap-tivity with Freezy. Hassan, you had something to say before I got up out of here?
Yeah, I send you a video, review it, and hopefully we can do it. There's 2 videos, but hopefully you get to see the video we can review on the show next time.
Oh, don't worry about that, bro. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it tonight.
I appreciate you, Freezy.
No, man, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you.
You have a good day.
You too, bro. Joshua said, "Speak, Freezy." Hey, man, I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to grow this channel more and more each and every time I do it. We had a great crowd this evening. The viewership is getting stronger. We reach over 40-some viewers. We getting stronger and stronger, man, every day. I'm telling y'all right now, man.
No captivity.
Shalom, Miss Piggy. She said, "Shalom. All praises to the Most High."
No captivity.
You better believe it. Troll with a soul, man. He taking us out with salute to you, Freezy, and the panel and the chat. Fantastic show, man. I appreciate you every time, Troll. Real talk, man. Appreciate you, bro.
No captivity.
My brother Wallace say 3,000 subscribers coming. It's on the way. I'm telling you right now, before we started this show, we was at 2,990 subscribers. We might be over 3,000 before this show even ends.
No captivity.
We gonna see, and we gonna celebrate next show. Y'all make sure if y'all haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, man. My brother Emperor, listen, he is a part of the mod family. He been a part of the No Cap crew. This man is a professional mod guy. He's a professional moderator. And we appreciate you, and we're glad to have you on the team, bro. Emperor Kojak sending us out with peace and blessings.
No captivity.
Super chat. Man, I love y'all, man. He low key with the $10 ball. Man, bro, I appreciate, hey, bro. You didn't have to do it, but bro, I really appreciate you, bro. I appreciate all the support. He low key, I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank you.
No captivity.
He low key with the $10 ball. With the $10 ball. Taking us out with glad to catch your show today. Very eye-opening content shared today. Appreciate the work you putting in, bro.
No captivity.
It's a little different. He low-key, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about your typical, black woman ain't shit, nigga ain't shit, the relationships and all that kind of stuff, child support. We touch on that too, but I like to go outside the typical topic of the show. Listen, over here on No Captivity with Freezy, we gonna find there's a lot of shit going on in the world, not just relationship. We like to touch on the kids. We like to touch on these goddamn robots. We like to touch on these grown-ass missing people.
No captivity.
I want to leave that with y'all, man. Listen, when we was younger, it was just the kids missing, not the grown folks missing.
This one here for the thug.
It's crazy. I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate the No Cap crew. The membership is available. The membership is available. First level, second level, and third level.
No captivity.
And y'all know what I always say before I get up out of here, right? Y'all know what I always say, right? To free yourself, you must heal yourself. And until the next time, we out of here.
No captivity. Freezy.